All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Ryan the Professional, Pro Gamer Talk, episode 17, if I'm not mistaken. This is episode 17. What is going on? Right now, I'm by myself. Everybody will be joining us in a moment. Taking a minute here. We actually started off a little late, but it's all good. Welcome back to the channel. Let's go ahead and get into these gaming topics, get into this gaming news. You already know it's a lot to discuss, and yeah, it's one of those weeks, man, where a lot of stuff has happened, a lot of things were said, a lot of speculation, and you already know that it's time to get into it. What's up, Infamous? What's going on, Taggart? Snow Bunny. What's that? Blue Hizomi. Okay, I see everybody. Sorry, I'm like far away from my monitor. Imrius, Davina. I don't know how to pronounce that. What's up, Big Kid? JK, what's going on? Okay, so is it live? Yes, sir. It is live. We're live. Wait for everybody to get in here. All right, we got one up in here. The Messiah has joined us.
Yo,
what up? Wait for Carlos. Oh, okay. Carlos got his, so joined us late, and so is our other guest who's on the way. What's up, Overdone? Okay, so, whoo, I think you already know, Craig's a lot of stuff we need to touch on.
I see the thread, yeah.
Woo, it's a lot of stuff that has happened in these gaming streets. A lot of stuff has happened.
Oh, so, yeah, the gaming streets. Yeah.
Gaming streets.
I forgot the millennials call it stuff like that. So.
Yeah, I mean, shit, the gaming streets. Some people call it the realms. Shit, I call it the gaming realms. Fuck it. You got no Infinity. The Infinity War yet again. It came back on. I was watching on the Fire Stick.
So. Oh yeah, damn! I need to get one. That movie was damn good. J-Dub said to send him an invite. He'll try to jump on.
Oh, okay.
If I forgot I meant to tweet that to you earlier, but hell, I started playing Horizon Zero Dawn. I got refocused.
I know you were blown away by her realistic hair. I know you loved them.
Oh well, I think it's a great game. Well, when I played it last year, I had a 4K TV, but it was on the lower scale with the HDR. And now just replaying it again. Just my God, I mean, what the hell was I thinking?
Yeah, I hear you. Definitely. Yeah, them locks. Everybody loves them golden locks from Aloy. They love those locks.
Oh, red locks. I didn't understand. I didn't know she had the beads at the end of her hair.
Yeah, she
because
got
they were. Yeah, I didn't know that. I'm like, damn. You couldn't see this on the other TV.
You got to see these chicks who be cosplaying as her. I'm like, damn, they look wow. It's like these chicks who be cosplaying as her. But yeah. But let's go ahead and get into the show, man. Everybody else is going to jump in a little late. Sound good, people? Shout out to the 40 that's already up in here. Let's go ahead and get to these intros. Go right ahead, Craig. You have the floor.
Oh, Craig Harris. I'm back for more. No Star Wars talk this time. This is strictly gaming. So shout out to Ryan for bringing me back. And just shout out to King Thrash and Lincoln Clay. Just come from that podcast. That's a good one, too. So, but thanks for having me, man. Ready to kick the tires and light the fire.
Absolutely. Definitely. I'm your host for today, Ryan the Professional. For everybody that's joining us right now, do me a favor, hit that like button. It really does help the channel grow. It helps the podcast get out there. Big massive shout out to a special somebody who has made a banner for this podcast. He reached out to me and it came out looking pretty good. So I appreciate him. You'll definitely see that on Twitter and on the channel here. But thank you guys so much for taking time out your day for watching the stream. Let's go ahead and get into these topics and enjoy ourselves. So I'm gonna start off with something very, very simple. Now, PUBG, I think you already know the whole lawsuit going around with PUBG and Fortnite.
Oh yeah, Fort Pub. Yep, that's what I always called it.
Well,
Fort Pub.
did you know that PUBG has officially pissed off people with the new event pass, which is basically a carbon copy of Fortnite's what's the name of it? It was Fortnite's Battle Pass.
Okay.
So they basically copied Fortnite's Battle Pass, but they want to say, oh, they're stealing shit from us. People are getting pissed over this game now. Now they did announce that the winter DLC will be coming out soon for PUBG. And to quite frankly, I only saw like one person. Like, there's only one person I know for Fat Dom sub to who actually plays PUBG, and that's Mel. Oh my God, it's Mel. Like, she plays it all the time. She streams it. Shout out to her. Okay. She streams all the time. I don't never see nobody playing it, PUBG. But what's your thoughts on that?
I mean, I saw an article, and I don't know how true it was. Maybe you could, and people in the chat can double check this because this could be wrong. I saw where they had lost half of their game, and I don't know if that's an exaggeration because the numbers can get skewed. But if that's true, I can see why they are suing, because they're trying to. And again, all a lawsuit is designed to do is slow down what Epic is doing with Fortnite. That's all it's designed to do. It's not going to stop them, but ultimately you want to slow down your competitor, which I guess is Fortnite, and then there's Rainbow Six, which shocked me at E3 when Bethesda came out. So they had 35 million concurrent users. So that I didn't know that game was that big. You have Overwatch. I was going to call it Overnight, but yeah, as far as the lawsuit is concerned, it wouldn't shock me if that was actually happening, because again, they currently have lost half their service base. If that's true, I can see why they're doing a lawsuit.
Okay. Again, Fortnite has done pretty damn crazy good for itself. I mean, it's gotten so many damn developers out here copying the format. Every game now all of a sudden wants to have a battle royale mode.
True.
So they're doing well for themselves outside of all the shit, outside of the lawsuits and the drama. But it is what it is. What's up, GLM? He has joined us. What's going on?
Oh, what's going on, man? How y'all doing this evening?
Good.
Today's Sunday. Because normally that's when I join a podcast.
There's this Saturday. Good old Saturday. Yeah. But no, yeah, definitely. But I'm going to get that intro out there, brother. Go get that intro.
Right? Yeah, this is GLM doing it for the gaming community. Your favorite Southern fried country motherfucker. How y'all doing out in the chat? How you doing, Ryan and Craig? How y'all doing, man?
Doing pretty good, big dog. Doing pretty good.
Yeah, thanks for joining. Oh yeah, no problem, man. Come up here and show love, man. Y'all cool. Let's go. Let's talk about that Fortnite real quick. You know what's crazy? Do Fortnite get to sue PUBG for doing that shit? That's what I want to know. Like, do they get to sue? Because since PUBG was up there trying to sue, why don't Fortnite get to sue? That ain't right. I mean, everybody's gonna have it in their games. I mean, it doesn't. I mean, who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? I just don't understand.
Right. Yeah, everything. I don't know. This, I don't really see the hype. Like, I know people look at me weird when I say this when it comes to battle royale style games. I'm not really big on PUBG or Fortnite. I haven't fallen in the trend. I go to work and people talk about Fortnite, and it's like I never got into them. I really haven't. But I mean, hey, if it's a good game, it's a good game. You feel me? Obviously, it's a good game if you got the competition trying their damnness to copy it.
Yeah, what's crazy is one of my coworkers, shout out to my homeboy, Lance. He loves Fortnite. Like, he cannot stop playing that shit. And I don't know. I played PUBG on the mobile device. You know, I played it on the Xbox, of course, as well, and PC.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't mind playing it on mobile. I mean, I know it's ugly and the frame rate is terrible and all the graphics looks horrible. But just play it for free and just to have something to do on your phone. Right. You know, I'm kind of glad it is on mobile. I mean, it looks like a tragedy, but it's still, you know, it's fun to play. But Fortnite, I play Fortnite on the Switch though, like just to fuck around because I'm no good at Fortnite. Like, I'm not that good because I don't like the whole building mechanic and stuff like that. And you have to hurry up and build something so you won't get shot. I think that's a pussy way of getting killed or trying to hide or some shit. But other than that, like, I prefer Personally, I would prefer PUBG over Fortnite, me personally. But you know, Fortnite's the new wave, man. Everybody's on that shit.
It's the new trend. Just like the Wii motion controls was the new trend at that time. Basically, battle royale style games is the new trend. That's basically what I'm bringing together here. It's the new trend.
Yeah, I know granddaddies didn't know about Fortnite. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Like you can just go walking down the aisle and ask somebody, "Hey, do you know the game Fortnite?" And I promise you somebody would know about Fortnite. It's crazy how this, and I actually kind of like it because it's putting gaming out there, because you know how we're considered like nerds because we know gaming, and we look like an outcast because we know gaming. It's kind of being accepted as the years go by, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, gaming is not frowned upon like it used to be. So if Fortnite wanted to push that narrative for us and just to help us out on that,
right? I
mean, who cares? Especially first person shooter games. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell y'all a personal story. I ain't never told this story online. But this is personal. Back in the day when Nintendo 64 and GoldenEye was out, I'll be playing the shit out of that, right? And my mom would come upstairs and say, "What the hell is going on up here? It sounds like a goddamn war up in this bitch."
Oh, God.
She, and mom's back in the day, she didn't know nothing about no damn video game. All she knew was motherfuckers getting killed and shot and proxy mined to death and shit. And she was like, "I just don't like those games you play." And I'm like, "Mom, it's just games, man. We're having a blast." You know what I'm saying? I didn't say fucking to my mom, but I said we're having a blast, right?
Yeah.
So like now that when Fortnite dropped, I showed her Fortnite. She was like, "Oh, I like that nice little kitty game." I was like, "Look at this shit." So it's just crazy, man. It's crazy.
You already know. Yeah, it's a lot of shit, man. A lot of shit. I agree, though. This is the new trend, and it's just only going to go, I guess, up from here. But this right here, again, is another thing that just comes out of left field. This game always seems to just copy everything that it sees as the new positive, right? And it's lost its identity, like, severely by doing this. But obviously, I think you already know where I'm going at with this. Call of Duty has officially followed Rockstar and locking content behind special editions. The season pass is required, obviously, for the extra content, but you need the special editions to get that season pass.
Wow.
You need the special edition just to access the season pass, as opposed to you just firing it up on PSN or Xbox Live or PC and being able to go to the store and getting the season pass that way, the traditional way. You now need to own the special edition version of it. And now, granted, some people might damage control, or some people might be offensive and say, "Ryan, nobody cares about single player," right? It doesn't really matter if you care about the single player or not. At the end of the day, it's still less content than the previous.
Hold on. I kind of missed out on it for a second. I had to step away from the mic. But did you just say Call of Duty put the single player where you had to play for it in the DLC?
No. Call of Duty has officially locked all the content behind the special editions. You need the season pass to access all the extra content. However, the only way for you to get the season pass is through the special editions.
Wow.
And again, this game does not launch with a single player. This is the first time ever in the series where they have abandoned the single player. Now, granted, I know a lot of people have made jokes or made claims, or not really claims, but a lot of us kind of wish that they would do that in the past, back when Call of Duty was fire. We all kind of was like, okay, I kind of wish they would just focus more on the online aspect. But that time is like far, behind us. You know what I'm saying? We all forgot that time. We all stopped talking about COD like we did back then. Nobody's really talking about COD when they get off of school and shit like that. And it's just like, how was that? So they're locking the content behind that shit, and it's like, I don't know what to say. It's crazy.
Yeah, it doesn't affect me. I'm not buying Call of Duty. I'm buying Battlefield to piss off all the sexist simp who don't know American history or world history.
That's going to become a trend. You keep saying this. It's going to become a trend. The simp.
Well, they are. They're a bunch of beta male simps that are crying. But ultimately, I think it sucks. But the fact is, people are going to buy it. I mean, it's going to happen. People are going to buy it. So,
and the crazy part, Craig, you're right, because I'm going to buy it. You know what I'm saying? Because just to try out the new format, you're exactly right. And it sucks that, I'm going to get suckered into this, but we're going to buy it, because it's going to be the new wave. I'm telling you, like when that Call of Duty.
Fortnite's basically become the new COD in the sense it's got that damn popularity right now. That's what it's turning into. But
when somebody can probably, this is what I'm saying, Ryan, when somebody could probably do it better, like the Battle Royale better, and probably put more stuff, and then that big name Call of Duty. And once people be on that and playing it,
move on from this topic. I mean, do any of you have high hopes for the Battle Royale mode for the new Call of Duty? And that goes to everybody in the chat. Do y'all have high hopes for this Battle Royale mode?
Nah, I'm on the fence, man.
I'm expecting the bare minimum. I really am. I would not put it past Activision to just give you the bare minimum.
The only reason why I like the H1Z1 is that it's got that smoke on the game. It's got green smoke. It condenses the screen. So I like that smoke, and that's it. I mean, I'm just, to me, it's just like I did this in 1997 playing Ghost Recon on PC. It's like you're just running around shooting people. Like what's the big deal about this? So. And I give credit where credit is due. People shout out to J-Dub. He was, like H1Z1's got like 7 million concurrent players right now. So shout out to the company. Thanks for the free game. It's fun. I play when, a lot of people want to, but no, overall, I don't have any faith in, but I don't play Call of Duty. I played the Infinite War or something like that when we were in space. I played that. Infinite Warfare, but that's it. I prefer more tactical based shooters than anything.
Yeah,
right. Run around shooting, but each to his own.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not even big into Battlefield, but I mean, shit, I'll probably buy a Battlefield before I ever buy a Call of Duty game. That's just how I feel at this point.
Yeah.
A person like me that like first person shooter game, I'm gonna buy both of them. You know what I'm saying? All they're doing with that Battle Royale with Call of Duty is damn near making it into Battlefield, because they're gonna have air support, like riding vehicles and stuff. I mean, that's gonna be the first time Call of Duty ever have that. To my knowledge,
they had vehicles in Call of Duty before. It was in World at War.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. To my knowledge, I can't remember all of them, but like most of the times they don't have all that stuff going on. It's gonna be a big map. Yeah. I think I think they're gonna kind of focus on it real good, because they're gonna have to take down the juggernaut Fortnite and PUBGs and whoever else is coming. They're gonna have to definitely focus on that. But their excuse is when they don't focus on it, is gonna be like, well, it's a beta. We're still testing it out. We're gonna do patches like PUBG did. Look what PUBG did. They fucked around and played around all they liked until some real competition came around just to smack their ass around. And now look at PUBG. They doing every silly shit to stay relevant. Yep. So, I mean, it is what it is. It's going to be who's now, what's funny? We got all these Battle Royale games come out. Now they're going to play Battle Royale with their damn self. And that's what's going to be funny as hell about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true. Best Call of Duty of all time, I would have to say, was Modern Warfare 2. That was the best one.
I'll say the first one.
You said the first
one?
Well,
if you want to I'll say World at War, and then followed by Modern Warfare.
Yeah, World at War was clean. I did like World at War, but I'd say Modern Warfare 2 was my all-time favorite.
Mine's got to be Black Ops 1.
Yeah, Black Ops 1 was really good. I like the zombies for Black Ops 1. That one was really good. But Modern Warfare 2 was my personal favorite. I did like I like the story more though for Modern Warfare, that because there's nothing beating that iconic scene where you shoot dude's arm off.
Yeah.
You remember that shit when you got like snipe him and you just shoot his arm off? Like that was a good thing. So yeah, it was that type of shit.
I can't lie to you. Like
remember that.
Call of Duty Black Ops 1 is my favorite Call of Duty, but I do like the story mode best on the one you just said. I kind of did like it. It was hard.
Yeah, Black Ops one with the close second for me too, though, with the numbers, like the brainwash numbers shit. Like that was pretty good. I did like that too. That was a nice thing.
Ain't that the one with the heartbeat sensor gun where they had the little heartbeat
No,
on the?
that was
Which
my
one was that?
MW2 and 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which they stole from the movie Aliens.
Oh God!
Ironic.
You know what? It does. It does have the same tracker, like the same design as the motion tracker. Mainly, it does have the same thing. It's only blue. That's the difference. It's a blue color.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's get out of this Call of Duty trend. Ignoring Call of Duty. Microsoft has officially partnered with American Doll.
Say what?
Can you share?
Again, this is sort of like a Nintendo Labo sort of situation. Notice how the Nintendo Labo was aimed directly towards children. They wanted to inspire creativity with children with the Nintendo Labo, and Microsoft sees fit to do the same, only they're not really going with creativity. They're just going to try and get kids into the Xbox ecosystem in a sense by introducing them to toys. So this is what they want to do. They want to come out with an American Doll toy. Now, the American Doll toy has exclusive stuff with it. Aside from the headset, it has a gaming chair, an Xbox One controller, an Xbox One console, 2 games, and I think that was it. Now, you already see Twitter. You cannot escape this damn doll. Wherever you go on Twitter, this damn doll is everywhere on Twitter. Twitter is fucking hilarious. I even had to make a jab or two about it too. You know, I did on the Scumcast. Shout out to my Scumcast crew over there. But yeah, it's just it's some funny shit. Funny shit. Now, I have no problem with it. Can
you screen share what the doll looks like for all of us at home?
Yeah, I am curious. I don't know what it looked like. I'm trying to Google it now. I want to see this shit.
Okay. Oh Lord. Now, me personally, I joke about it, but you know, I'm not gonna show the joke. Obviously, we're just talking about.
Oh, don't worry, it's gonna get a joke if it's fucked up. Don't worry about that. That's coming.
American Doll Xbox. There we go. Oh
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on, let me just delete this for one singular reason, and then share. And present.
What the fuck?
There you guys go. For the American Doll, you get this is what you get, ladies and gentlemen. You get a limited edition casual gamer girl American Doll. She comes with a headset that's sold separately. She comes with the controller and console, also sold separately, as well as
is this a fucking joke? Like, are you pulling my fucking leg?
You know, there are many times where I wish I could say that and say yes, but unfortunately, it's not. I'm not.
Who is this market to?
It's supposedly marketed towards kids. That's what I believe they're trying to do. They're trying to market this towards children, but it's like this, people. It's fine. They want to go after.
It looks like a fucking Cabbage Patch Kid in urban wear. What the fuck is going on?
But I mean, I'm not surprised they want to go down this route. I'm not surprised at all. What's up, Clay?
No, man, this is fucking ridiculous. Like, I don't even think my daughter would play with that shit. What the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
This is embarrassing.
We're outraged over this stuff, though. If you think about it, this very doll, right? This very doll came before you got your voice. Or I'm sorry, not your voice, but it came before you got Crackdown 3. Yeah. They prioritized this doll over Crackdown 3. They prioritized this doll over investing or showing you, new games. I'm talking new first-party talent. Now, granted, I will give Microsoft praise that they did show new content on stage at Microsoft, but a lot of it was third party. But you got to commend them for buying new studios. But again, it's kind of like the whole situation with what was the game? State of Decay being outselling God of War and Detroit. It's like you don't really show me anything. You're telling me that you're doing this, right? But I don't see nothing to justify that.
Man, fuck that. This is a pussy ass move.
With the studios, it's like there's no numbers for the sales, if that makes sense. I don't see anything like that.
God damn it, Xbox, man. Oh my gosh, man.
That's what that whole so everybody wondering what's with the beef with Twitter, or why you guys saw a few dolls in my comment section.
I ain't seen shit until now, man. This is a fucking disgrace.
If you guys are just now noticing that the dolls in my comment section, people might change their avatars to this doll, it's because of this very reason. Microsoft has partnered with American Doll to sell dolls to children to get them into gaming. I think that's their strategy, but really, I think it's
you got them into gaming with your fucking fucked up Sea of Thieves and Minecraft. They're already there. And Fortnite is free. What the fuck are they doing?
I wouldn't be surprised if you can change your avatar to look like the damn doll. I would not be surprised.
Oh my god! Did they come out with the fucking doll because they have so many fucking patches in their game that they wanted to put a Cat where you can look at the shit? What the fuck is going on, man? What the fuck is this? This is ridiculous.
Yeah, that's
them. Brian, can you put that back up on the screen so I can break this down?
Yeah, put it on there because I'm finna roast the shit out of it.
Oh Lord,
I want to see it again.
Just give me 1 minute here, and then because I got this to say. Then I won't say no more about this doll. Well, first thing, Diddy Star 86 says it's just a white doll, or they're different colors. Well, I'm sure it'll be different colors because
I hope so. This is fucked up.
Wait. So you gonna lock it by race? Only be a white person dumb enough to go get that shit. I don't know.
Lock it by race, guys. Come on, man. Y'all said they're going to lock it behind the race. Come on, man.
Yeah. It's a DLC. It's a DLC to get the African American version and the Asian version.
It's a loot box to get the Asian.
You gotta get a loot box.
Y'all seems like they're gonna lock it behind the race. Come on, bros.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me see that shit. Wait a minute. Hold on. Is that a fucking? What's the games that's sitting right there?
Yeah, that's the gimmick behind it. It comes with little toy-sized games. They're not playable or anything like that. They're just toy-sized games to go with like accessories.
Man, it looked like they got more exclusive games right there, sitting right there, than they do on the goddamn system.
Oh Lord,
what the fuck is going on?
Now I want everybody to look at this doll real good because see, this doll is representative of the Xbox community. It's got on skinny tight jeans like they have to have on under their hip because they wear skinny jeans, and it's got on a headset. So you all can go ahead and call in the B2 and play with your friends. But that's your future. And it's got, like Gamer Lives Matter said, it's got 2 exclusive games, which is 2 more exclusive games than the other Xbox don't have. My God.
I mean, it's right
got
now.
A hoodie. Is that a hoodie? I think that's a hoodie.
Damn, this shit's dead. Yo, I'm surprised there's not a Mountain Dew in the background.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. Right now,
I'm surprised it doesn't come with Doritos.
Right now, I would be fucking embarrassed to be an Xbox fan right now. I'd be embarrassed. I would duck and hide right now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a neutral. You know what I'm saying? I'm a neutral, and I love all these games. But right now, if somebody saw that shit and be like, "Hey man, you play games?" Yeah. And then they say, "Hey, what the fuck is this about?" I would be fucking embarrassed, man. That's fucked up, man.
Yep.
This is a gaming console, man. This ain't no fucking. We ain't selling Barbie dolls and Cabbage Patch Kids, man. We're here to play fucking games. Yeah, what is this? I'm
pretty sure everybody saw my version of the game or my version of the doll. I know Craig was crying over this. Same goes to Luca because I killed her podcast with this. But this is the slow-mo edition, people.
What? It's got a what?
I mean, it's at the slow-mo edition.
Did I see some toilet tissue in the background?
I bet it's diapers. Somebody needs to change the diaper.
Hey, Ryan, send the link to me or send me the picture through my Twitter, man. I gotta look at this so I can analyze this real well. I didn't know it was going down like this. Send it to me now. They about to get to work. I'll tweet Phil Spencer my damn self. They about to get this work.
This right here is the slow-mo edition. Shout out to slow-mo Skunkcast. This is the slow-mo edition.
Let me get up on my screen and see what's going on. These motherfuckers selling toilet tissue and everything, man. Damn, I knew One Stop called it the Dookie box, but now they selling toilet tissue to go with the shit. God damn. These motherfuckers done really took it there this time.
Oh Lord, I can't today, bro. I can't. That's the slow-mo edition.
What the fuck, man?
Yo, dog. Let me tell you something. I think I broke the record. I don't think I ever heard Luca laugh so hard in my life. She screamed that damn mic. That was the funniest shit.
I mean, I don't blame her. I'll be laughing at this bullshit too.
That one tweet. But yeah, that's it though. That's it in the nutshell. That's it.
I might do a fucking YouTube video and get my daughter on screen and be like, hey, baby girl, do you want this for Christmas?
Shout to Adam Wilson, bro. Shout to Adam.
Do you want this for Christmas? She gonna look at me. She gonna be mad as fuck. Nobody want that shit.
Oh my god.
They're killing me today.
This is a sad day in gaming. It's a very fucking sad day. When that shit released?
A few days ago, if I'm not mistaken. It's already out. So
it's already out.
I think it's out. So you can go ahead and get your doll. Enjoy yourself. Oh shit!
You look like hold on. I got something for it.
And partnered with, or just came out with the good guy doll from the Chucky series. I swear to God, I would cry.
Man, can you imagine a male that ain't up there? Can you imagine a male going up there at GameStop that ain't with his daughter and try to order one? You're gonna look like a fucking pedophile. What the fuck is going on?
No, Lord, this shit.
What they said is the doll in true 4K. I have no idea, but I bet his pants are wet. I mean, I guarantee.
This motherfucker wet his pants.
You see those textures, bro. You see those textures on them damn games.
This motherfucker got on some goddamn. Motherfucker got on some Soldier Boy jeans and shit. And what the fuck is going on, man? This is ridiculous, man.
Oh my God, y'all killing me with this shit. This damn doll, this fucking doll.
They done it this time. They gonna put a fucking. And then they wasn't even creative like American Doll. The motherfucker looked like a Cabbage Patch Kid. Like they just fucking stole it from that.
No, I saw a handful of people. I ain't gonna say their names, but these motherfuckers were acting moist over this shit. They was like, "Oh, y'all shouldn't be talking about it. It's not for you." Like, nigga.
Man, anybody come with me with that bullshit, I'm just gonna tell them like it is. It's some bullshit.
Yeah, that's crazy. I thought when I first saw that, I thought somebody had photoshopped it because they had it on an Xbox cartridge and it said Xbox. I'm like, what's that? And then the next day, I'm like, that's real?
Hold on, Ryan. I understand now, PlayStation. I was getting on y'all PlayStation about the crossplay and shit. I'm sorry. I understand why you don't want to crossplay with these fucking idiots. These motherfuckers got a fucking Cabbage Patch doll, and you gotta, and then they come out with fucking cardboard, and then you want to be associated with that shit, man.
Oh Lord.
This is crazy.
I guess I'll let the chat decide. Is it a good idea, people? is the American Doll a good or bad idea? Go ahead and type away in the chat. And do me a favor, hit the like button. Shout out to the 100 and some people up in there. Hit that like button. I appreciate y'all. But this is some funny shit. It's a funny time. We're just having fun with it, guys. We're just talking. We're just gamers talking. This is fun.
Yeah, we're talking, but I'm still upset about that shit. That's some bullshit.
I'm not even upset. I'm numb. I'm so numb to this shit.
I'm mad.
I've become numb to it.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm disappointed. That just makes this community look bad.
Shit, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
No, because you think it can't get worse every time. Like every week that goes by, you think shit won't get worse, and it's just like you get hit with some dumb shit. Like, for example, I never thought in a million years, especially going from the 360 to now, I didn't think Microsoft would be trying to become a service, and at the same time, I would never think Microsoft would come out with damn toys or dolls.
Yeah, I mean, you're not even coming out with no fucking games, man. We reported, y'all talked about Xbox not having a VR, but then you come out with this bullshit and and other things. I mean, this is some bullshit. This is a letdown more than anything. And like you said, they ain't even got no exclusive games. Crackdown ain't came out, but you have time to create a fucking doll. But the only thing that was cool that they have done recently is came out for the Xbox controller for disabled people.
I'm gonna get this out the way before we move on to. I'm gonna show this one more time because this needs to be said. One more time, just one more time, people. Everybody breathe. Just look at it one more time. I want y'all to pay close attention to this because this came before Alan Wake 2. This came before Quantum Break 2. This came before the Jet Set Radio Future sequel that they could have bought from Sega, which Sega said they needed a publisher for. This right here came before all that. This came before shit. What's that game called? Fuck. God damn it! Just want that game. But it came for so many fucking games. There's so many games that keep me out here. I can't even think properly. That's how retarded this shit is to me. It's like, come on, man. That's the best you can give me. How can you talk about Microsoft's like money, right? You can talk about their financials and you compare it to Sony. Well, Microsoft's still making money. Ha ha, ponies. It's like, yes, they're the richest one in the room and they're doing shit like this.
And here's the funny part. Like I didn't even know it was a girl, like a baby doll girl, until Craig said something. The motherfucker got a Justin Bieber haircut, you know, a hairline. I don't know what the fuck is going on, man. What the fuck is going on?
This shit came before all the shit that mattered, bro. We're gamers at the end of the day, bro.
Yeah.
We don't care about shit like this. This is cool for our kids. And this would have been great. I'm pretty sure if Sony would have done this at E3, especially after the crazy showing they showed with the games, I don't think anybody would give a shit. Nobody would blow it out of proportion because everybody would be like, okay, they showed a shit ton of games. You know what I'm saying? Microsoft, you're showing us the bare minimum. You're showing us third-party games that are going to be on PlayStation.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Like, you're better than this. And you know you're better than this, but they refuse to be better.
No, somebody said it looks like Chucky's girlfriend. Chucky actually got married. God damn it. This motherfucker right here is a reject.
Nah, I can't. Nah, that's a downgrade to Tiffany. Sorry. Tiffany looked better than that.
Yeah, this game. This is somebody said they canceled Scalebound for that doll.
Yeah.
But I mean, that doll,
Scalebound has so much potential too. That has so much potential. Scalebound was canceled and didn't come out, and this doll comes out before that shit.
This is amazing.
That should be the name of the
hell, not even on Rise Son Rome 2, guys. Y'all know Rise Son Rome hasn't even gotten a sequel, but this doll came out.
This doll came out. That's crazy.
That doesn't have a fucking sequel. So, how much worse can it get?
I'm at a loss of words, man. I'm trying to roast this motherfucker. I don't even know what to say, man. This is heartbreaking. Like, I'm actually hurt by this. Like, this is fucked up. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck who, you know, I know there's a lot of Xbox fans and I know they're going to fucking defend this shit, but you can't defend this shit, man.
Nah, it's embarrassing.
This is fucked up.
This is embarrassing.
And you know, I know what they're trying to do, and you know, go for the kid market and shit like that.
They're really trying to go for the kid market because they're coming out with a Funko Pop style damn Gears of War game. I mean, come on, man. Y'all lost y'all way.
I told Fox a long time ago, like on a couple podcasts on the Gamer Couch, that Xbox is trying to go down the Nintendo route. Like they are trying to go, you know, follow them. You know what I'm saying? And you know. And like Nintendo is their big brother now, and it seems like Nintendo is like giving them ideas, but you know they got to take their own ideas and make something of it, right? And this is the shit that's going on right now. This is where we're at. They're like, you know, Xbox is like hit the kid market,
good shit. Bruo X, I think that's how you say his name, Bruo X. Yo, good shit. That is a valid point. I want y'all to listen to this. Cross progression is the issue. Don't know why these Xbox guys make it about crossplay. They should be worried about forced crossplay with PC. I couldn't agree with you more. That's the last thing you want crossplay with is PC, especially in shooters. Woo! And you think you're going to beat a PC dude on a fucking shooter on console? It's not going to happen. Listen, I promise you, it's not going to happen.
Well, you know, hey, Ryan.
Teams fucking pushing no damn PC dudes to their limits. No, it's not going to happen. I promise you, it won't happen.
Well, Ryan, that's what the doll is for. So when that happens to you, you just grab your doll and run and cry in your bedroom.
Your frustration, you're supposed to hug on it.
Yeah, you're supposed to. when you rage quit a game, when you rage something, you just grab your doll and hold it.
That's what that pillow's for, though. That's what it is. That's your new pillow. You got to hold on to it and hold it tight and squeeze it.
When Xbox, when E3 come next year and they don't bring out no games, this is what you hold on to comfort you at night. This is some bullshit.
Real talk. I mean, shit. Every time you mad at the games, you just put it in the damn chair and you pretend it's Phil. Is that what you got for me? He just yelling. There you go. That's it. It looks like Phil. There you go. That's your new frustration device in these gaming streets, bro. But that is ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous.
This is the first console I ever seen have a child. Oh my god, this is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
I want to do you got to pay child support for it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You put it on layaway, you got to pay money to get the doll out.
Child support.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. But I'm gonna leave it like this, man. It ain't for me. It obviously ain't for us. But I mean, they picked the wrong time to bring this out. I would say it's the wrong time to bring this out.
It is. Yeah, they should have never brought it out. This is embarrassing. It should have never been brought out.
Yeah, this is stuff you bring out when you fucking have like a bunch of games on the market and you just, you know for a fact you're good and your fan base is happy. You don't bring this out after telling them that a game that's been delayed since 2013 has been delayed yet again to 2019. You know what I'm saying?
Ryan, I don't even think Sony would have did some shit like this.
Nah.
Like ever.
The only thing, the last cringy thing, sorry, that Sony ever did, and I remember this correctly, it was the Wonder Book.
What the fuck was that?
It was that little VR, not really a VR, but it was for the Move camera. And it was like a big book, and you open the book up, and it like mimic stories. Like they partnered with Eli Roth to fucking put the shit together. It was basically like they were doing like a Harry Potter game with it, and they did like a dinosaur joint. Yeah, they did that shit. Yeah. Wow, people don't remember Wonder Book? Oh god, yeah. Wonder Book
because it was irrelevant. Nobody gave a fuck.
Yeah, but that was Wonder Book. They did Wonder Book. So Sony has this cringy moments. Nintendo especially has their cringy moments. And Microsoft came out with their cringy moment with the doll. That right there is gaming in 2018, ladies and gentlemen.
I can't wait to show my kids this. I can't wait. Oh man.
Okay, now what you gonna do when she says I want one?
She might get fucking punished. Yeah. Shit, for even asking for that damn thing.
You make it like you really waiting for this shit. What you gonna do when she actually says, "I want one, Daddy"?
You know what's funny? I'm gonna use that fucking doll for to make sure grades and behavior is done right. I'm gonna be like, look, y'all fuck up. You wanted a new game or whatever. Because my baby, she got a brand new iPhone, and of course my son, he be playing PlayStation. I'm gonna be like, look, y'all fuck up. This is what you're getting for Christmas.
Yeah,
this shit is crazy.
I don't know. That's like fucking punishment to your kids anyway. It's like telling your kids, and you know what? I'm sick of you pulling your sister's hair. We're gonna go see Spy Kids 4D. Like some type of shit. So, I don't know.
This kid looked like it should have been on Spy Kids. Hell, this American dog. God damn.
That's terrible. That's terrible. Anyway, moving on. Jokes aside, moving on from that shit. Microsoft, there you go. Crossplay, man. Sony once again is silent. They don't want to do the crossplay thing. They don't want to fall into the trend. You know what I'm saying? Microsoft is trying to do, or they're doing this with Nintendo. Now, if I remember correctly, Sony does do crossplay, but they do it with PC on select titles. For example, Rocket League is one. You can play against PC dudes. But they want crossplay really, really bad. Now, I already know why. I know why Microsoft really wants crossplay. I think we all know why they want crossplay. But y'all want to
you tell us why, Ryan.
The reason why Microsoft really wants to do this crossplay thing, and the reason why they're really clinging on to this shit is because they have nothing else to cling on to. There's nothing else to talk about. There's no games. There's nothing to really be hyped about. And this is their last like hoorah type of thing they can grab onto. They see people are clinging onto it. You're like, you know what? Let's play the victim. Let's make it seem like Sony doesn't want to do this so that, we can make ourselves look better. But it's like, if I remember correctly, all you got to do is do a little research, people. Or better yet, just rewind the clock and look back at last gen. Last gen, Sony was the first ones to come at everybody with the crossplay idea.
Yeah.
Everybody threw it back in their face.
Yeah, they did throw it back in the face, but you gotta think, Ryan. At the time, they was under different management. Now they under new management.
True,
you know what I'm saying?
But still, like for them to do all that shit and say, "Oh, we don't want to be part of that," them services are garbage, right? And then people were saying stuff like Xbox Live is better because you have to pay for it. Remember that crazy shit?
Yeah.
And we went from the quality over quantity argument, which General MLD tried to fucking do, which was the dumbest shit ever. And it was just crazy. And then sales, like that's all we talked about mostly from the Xbox side, was just Halo, Gears, and Forza and sales numbers. That's all we talked about. We didn't really talk about much else on the Microsoft side last year.
Yeah, but back then, Ryan.
Yes.
Back then, Ryan, they was killers though. You know what I'm saying? Xbox was doing good. They were trying to, trying to take on what PlayStation is doing now. They was killers, and like I said, they was under different management. Now, Phil Spencer
with their games too, very aggressive.
You can see like how Phil Spencer, like we can kind of tell his personality a lot more than we've done any other, CEO over there, right? So we kind of see him. Like we get a bead on Phil Spencer and how his personality is and his behavior come. Now this doll shit is fucked up, but at the end of the day, like Phil's a gamer, right? And yeah, even probably back in the day, even I think that he would want to like be able to play at least one game on all the systems. Like we all, now I don't know, I ain't gonna say we all, but me personally, I've always wanted that to happen in my lifetime where I could play, if my son, he loves Fortnite, right?
Yeah.
I would love, huh?
That's hang on a second. I'm mute my mic for a second. 1 second.
Oh, you want me to continue talking or are you going to go?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, continue. I'm here. I'm listening.
Yeah. Okay. My son, he loves Fortnite, right? And I got my homeboy Z Trooper. He loves to play, Xbox Fortnite. Now, it's been great where I could play my Nintendo Switch on the go while I'm sitting in my parking lot, at work and play with, my son and my homeboy Trooper, and we all play together, and PC, you know what I'm saying? Whoever was on PC. And that shit would have been awesome. And I think it should just take at least one game this generation. I don't care what game it is. If it's Fortnite, Rocket League, it should just be one game, man. Minecraft, just one game. I don't really want to play Minecraft, but, one game should be crossplay with all the gens at least once. And I think that's what Xbox really want. They just only want one game. I know they'll try to be greedy and try to throw more games in there, but that's when you tell Sony no. But Sony's looking like a bunch of assholes on this one. Just one game, you can tell, you can even say, hey, you can come out and do a fan service and say, hey, we're gonna do one game, but that's it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't care what nobody say. They could at least come out and say, hey, we're going to do one game. That's it. Don't ask us anymore. Just one game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, shit. Why does everybody care about this war? I mean, shit. Just look at this war. Look what we got out of this war, bro. Konami's charging you for save slots to Metal Gear Survive.
Yeah. That's fucked up.
It's crazy. I mean, there's a lot of crazy shit going on.
That's real fucked up.
Gaming, bro. Yeah, I don't understand how that mindset behind that shit.
Yeah,
but
me personally, Ryan, I think like me, I've always been an advocate of crossplay. At least one game. At least I can understand where Sony's coming from as a business thing, but you really look like the asshole of the gaming industry when you can't at least one game. Especially Fortnite, as popular and big as that is.
I mean, I guess they see it as they have nothing to gain, but I mean, I don't know. I can't really speak for them. I really
can't. What's that game? You already made enough money, man. Yeah. I know it ain't like you're hurting or nothing.
Nah, they're not hurting. They're good.
So come on, man. That's some asshole shit. Like real talk. And and I won't forgive Sony for that. I really won't. Like Sony done a lot of great things in this generation. Great, phenomenal things. But this one right here, they're a bunch of assholes. And that's all to it. Like, however you want to slice it. I know time will go by and we'll forget about this, or we'll probably laugh about it, in the future and talk about it and harp on this. But, it's all going to get pushed under the rug in the future. But right here at this moment right now, there's some assholes and some dicks for it. So all to it. Like, and I don't really say too much bad about Sony, but right here, they fucked up.
So you're a big advocate for the whole crossplay?
Well, at least one game. I didn't say like open it up for the masses, but one game they could fucking do that.
So you don't really care about the whole like PlayStation versus PC. You just want a game where it's like Xbox versus PlayStation.
Well, yeah, there's many casual fans that would love that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I was just asking your input. Like, that's
not
that type of
kind of too much. Not, I mean, of course you got to put PC in it, but I don't know how it'll be like fair because PC can with the keyboard and mouse and they can just destroy you and shit.
Right.
Now, if they made it where it can only be joystick only, which I don't know if they could do that or not, or how they could do that. But if you could just do joystick only on PC and joystick across the board, then hell yeah, do it. One game, at least one.
Okay.
Now, if it was possible with PC, because I know, like I just said, PC can run you. But I mean, right now, like I told you, PlayStation, they some assholes for this.
Okay.
And I'll never forgive them for this one.
Yeah, I mean, I see a lot of people banking on it. A lot of people want to see it. You know what I see with this whole crossplay thing? If Sony was to budge, hey Craig, you still there?
Yeah, I got some things to say about it.
Yeah, I was about to say this too. There's only a few things I see happening if Sony was to budge. All it takes is one article from an unknown place, an unknown fucking website to come out and say, "Oh, guess what? Did you guys know that Xbox dudes are better at shooters than PlayStation dudes?" That's all it's going to take. That's all it's going to take. You're going to see exactly why I don't really give a shit about this, but that's exactly what's going to happen. It's going to be more fuel to the fire. Go ahead, Craig. You got it. I ain't got nothing to say on that.
Who you think gonna say that? I know who the person that can say it to get that done. I know exactly who can say that to get that done.
Yeah.
Well,
I ain't gonna name no name.
They're in position where they don't need it. They do cross-play with PC. The fact of the matter is that this is about Microsoft trying to devalue Sony. That's what this would do, and this is what people do not understand is that it's a business move by Microsoft to say, "Hey, look, you know, Sony has 80 million consoles in the wild, not, you know, so Microsoft needs them to do crossplay just to stay relevant. They can't keep, Sony's doesn't need it. And, and you do not do business with people who got less than you. It makes sense.
I understand that, Craig. I understand where you're coming from, and I respect, your opinion.
Hold on, let me finish. Nintendo doing crossplay makes sense with Microsoft because in a business sense, hey, we don't have an online infrastructure built yet. So we'll just do this for now. And again, it's really bad when they're having to team up. If you had told me when Microsoft walked out on stage in 2013 at wherever they were at, E3 or whenever they announced this new console coming out, that they were going to have to possibly team up with Nintendo just to take on Sony, I would have said you were crazy. But what it comes down to is it's not that Sony doesn't have crossplay. They do it with PC. So they just are not going to do it with other consoles because they don't have to do it. And again, Microsoft would not stop at one game because once they start devaluing to level the playing field, they will say, "Oh, well, you've got H1Z1 and we've got it too." And because what Microsoft wants to do, this is for everybody out there, Microsoft wants to be able to come out and say, you no longer need a Sony PlayStation to play with your Sony friends. It is imperative for Microsoft to be able to say that.
But what I'm saying is, if it's just one game and it's Fortnite, how would they be able to just say that? If it's just one game and PlayStation can put their foot down and say just one game. I don't understand.
But then at that point, no, they do become the asshole because then people will say, well, you are doing it with Fortnite. Why are you not doing it with another game? That's all. Again, and again, it's about keeping value of your own business. You're not going to have a guy like Gamer Lives Matter. You're a businessman, right? So if you sell cars, I know if you sell cars, you got a Gamer Lives Matters car. You sell Hondas, and you sell nothing but 2017s and 2018s. And I open up a car lot 6 blocks from you. and I come up to your car lot and say, well, why don't you put some of your 2017s and 18 Hondas on my car lot? You're going to say no because
hold on. But if I'm doing well with like, am I doing good at this car lot? Like, if I'm making like Sony money?
Well, you're doing great, but you're going to devalue your lot because people will say, well, I'm not going to go to Gamer Lives Matters lot to look at cars. I'll just go to this lot down here because they got the same cars.
When we talk about that though, is like if they did come and put those cars on my lot, well, guess what? I'm not only going to get business from my business, but I might get new business from, you know, people coming to see my, you know, your cars and help you out as well.
No, see, that's for saying you might. All right, that's the thing. That's bad in business. When you don't take a might over a definite. So Sony is in a position where they're doing crossplay with PC. PC has more than nil. You always do business with people who have more, who can pull you up and not diffuse down. And that's ultimately, and I did somebody direct message me and said Nintendo stuff goes online in what, September, October. So if Nintendo stuff goes online, they're not going to stay there. They're going to be like, all right, well, we did crossplay with you all. We have our own online network. We're going to have them sign in to our online network.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, you see how Nintendo is going to, you know, vamp out and own that. But this is what I'm saying. Just one game is not going to hurt Sony. Like, they're cool. Like, they don't have to, they're not making, it ain't shit. Like, it's just a fan service, really. At the end of the day, like, they're not going to lose no money just because, okay, Fortnite is crossplay everywhere. Like, do you see Nintendo? Do you see Nintendo losing money or anything, or PC because of this one, you know, thing? Nobody's losing.
All right, but you're looking at what you're forgetting is that it will start devaluing their console.
Nintendo's not going to devalue because they crossplay with Xbox. They still going to, as long as they produce the games.
No, you're right. Not Nintendo. Nintendo is in a position where they need Xbox's online infrastructure. So that's value to them. They're not even.
Here's another thing. That game, even when Nintendo gets their services, Nintendo will still, you know what I'm saying, will be straight. Like, they still going to have that game on there. Crossplay. They're not going to just say, oh, it's crossplay. Now that we got our services, we're taking it back. No, it's just a fan service. They're going to be like, here you go. That's it.
All right. Well, let's just say they keep it. That's fine if they keep it. They will then
keep it. 9 out of 10, they're going to keep it.
What is Microsoft? All right. And what has Microsoft already said about that? What have they already said?
What did they
already said? Okay, they've already said you don't need to have that console to play with your friends. They've already said that. So, and that's ultimately what they want to do. They have to come up with a reason to give people pause. People pause. I mean, if 10 people are going to go buy a PlayStation to play Fortnite or whatever, they need to say, if we can get 4 of them to come over and play it over here, because now you don't need that console to play Fortnite. Now you don't need that console. That's exactly what Sony is preventing. They're doing what's best for their business.
Okay,
and then
here's another thing. Then, if that's the case, then when PlayStation come out with their PS4 bundle, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna get they're making sales off of that right there when they come out with their PS4 bundles and getting stuff that you can't get on other consoles, was basically giving you a fuck you, right? Won't they just do that and still make it crossplay? Because they're gonna get paid off of that anyway. So it's really a slap in the face to us. Yeah. Like, you know, gamers that want to play crossplay.
Yeah, and that's exactly what it's meant to be. If Epic was in such, because I look at Epic is not complaining, because if they were complaining,
well, they're not complaining. They're getting paid anyway. I'm the one.
Yeah, so
I'm the one, and other people are complaining about this. You know what I'm saying?
Again, it's like I said, I don't blame. I mean, yeah, you're a consumer. You have a right to complain. Yeah. Ultimately, they're all going to do what's best for their own business. What's good for me as a comic book movie fan is to see Batman and Robin movie, but DC will never do that. Even though that's best for the fans, that's best for us fans. Why won't DC do that? Because it will devalue their property if they just put out
You said DC and Marvel do a.
Yeah, they have competing properties, just like Microsoft and Sony does. So, but there's no, and for us fans to go see a movie with Batman and Robin and Iron Man and whoever, Iron Man and Spider-Man, that would be fantastic. That'd be
to get off a subject real quick, just for a little second, they do have a comic book between the Avengers and the Justice League. They got that.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, and but they'll never
they team up against to fight somebody else. They both groups team up to go conquer someone. It's not a movie. I get what you're saying, but you know what I'm saying. But they do still like actors and stuff. Well, that's another story. But to get on topic was just to stay on topic about the gaming. It's just like it's just crazy. I get what you're saying, Craig. I hear you 100%. You know what I'm saying. But I just think it's super crazy that the crossplay is not opened up on the PlayStation end when they're making buku money and they're straight. And then on top of that, they're coming out with a Fortnite bundle. They're coming out with a Fortnite bundle that's going to make them more money. And I'm sorry, I saw some money go to my account, and that's good. Sorry, that stopped me for a second when I saw them zeros. Anyway, so it's just like, I mean, it's not, it's for the gaming community, for anything.
Right.
For all that it's worth. I would just like to see one game in my lifetime where we can all play, no matter what system you're on.
Right?
You want to
you have a PC, right?
I got all of them.
Oh, okay. Well, if you have a PC, you can just play on PC and you can play Fortnite, and you may be playing with Switch guys, Nintendo guys, PlayStation guys, and Xbox guys. So the platform to play with everybody when it comes to Fortnite is PC. That's the best place to play this game, because then you can play with everybody. PC guys will be in there. Nintendo guys will be in there, or gals. That's the best place for you to be when it comes to this. And again,
hold on, time out though. Hold on. Is the PS4 guys going to be over there?
Yeah. PS4 does crossplay with PC.
So all of them are on when it comes to the PC. So they'll all be on the PC, where Xbox, PC.
In theory, you may be in a room, because you'll never know who you're playing against as far as their device they're on. But in theory,
let's just look at the situation for what it truly is with Microsoft's direction, GLM. Microsoft's direction doesn't see Xbox as a console. They're going beyond that. They want to become a service. They want to be.
We could tell that from that fucking bullshit ass doll that came out.
They want to be. I'm saying they want to be a one single thing with PC. Hence why PC is starting to get exclusive games from the Xbox. You know what I'm saying? Gears of War Tactics is exclusive to the PC. That's not exclusive. That's not coming to Xbox. And they showed that on the E3 stage.
Yo.
Oh, you finally back, Kratos?
What up, Kratos?
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
God damn, man. It seemed like you was web swinging, trying to get up in this bitch about 4 or 5 times.
I was, man. I'm on my phone, so hopefully y'all can hear me okay.
Yeah, we got you.
Yeah.
Good.
What's going on, brother?
Can't complain, man. Can't complain. What y'all? What's the topic right now?
No, this crossplay shit.
We're talking about crossplay.
Hold on. Crazy.
Game. Kratos, I got a question to ask you before we get on the crossplay. You see that fucking American doll Xbox came out with? Do you have any recognition of this? I want your opinion.
Listen, all right. Microsoft and Nintendo are trying to form alliances. Nintendo got the cardboard on lock, and Microsoft got the dolls on lock. So that's what you got. That's what you got.
And Sony's got the games on lock. All balanced.
These guys, y'all got to realize these guys are trying to branch off into other markets that has nothing to do with gaming, pretty much.
Yep.
I think it's a little bit worse for Microsoft, because they haven't even locked the games thing down and the Xbox thing down properly before they try to branch off to everything else.
That's exactly what I said too, Kratos. I was like, the idea is fine. There ain't no problem with the idea. It's just the fact that this shit came before the Alan Wake 2. This shit came before Crackdown. You know what I'm saying? All this shit.
They're the master of none, right? They got their hand in everything, but they're the master. They're mediocre at every single thing. Instead of them just trying to of one thing and do it right, just one thing and just do it really well, they're just mediocre at everything. And obviously, once you're in the game console market, you have to be, you have to be balls to the walls in it. You just can't be in it for a little bit, get in it or leave it alone. And I think that's the thing, right? People are wondering, are they going to leave it alone, or exactly what do Microsoft want? Because they can't keep up with just delivering some 60s rated games every now and then, once or twice a year. And then they're into dolls and, all this other stuff. So I don't know, man. I don't know how they're going to sustain that for the future.
They should have at least waited to Halo Infinite and threw that shit out. They should have at least waited till the fucking games was out. This is what
should have happened with the whole doll situation, right? I don't think Major Nelson or those guys should have tweeted out on the main Xbox channel. That should have been something as a side note, maybe a YouTube video or something saying, hey, for those
what they gonna do? What they gonna do? Major Nelson gonna bring out his white gloves and show you how to work the doll and take it out of his plastic? Hell no.
Hey, don't talk too soon now. Don't talk too soon. We haven't seen the white gloves just yet, so he may do an unboxing on that thing. So
I am out if I see an unboxing of that fucking doll. I am out.
So he comes with exclusive. Comes with exclusive blonde hair. Starts patting hair.
Here's the thing, though, right? Nintendo doesn't really have an online system. Xbox doesn't really have any exclusives or games. So these guys are trying to team up together and I guess
the negative
fill those gaps. Yeah, exactly. They're trying to fill those gaps.
And it makes sense, because if I remember correctly, is what $20 a year for Nintendo's online service?
Yeah.
So
right now,
they can easily convert you people, especially if they can get some pointers from Microsoft or merge with Microsoft. They can actually get some. They can get you hooked very easily. They can start off with the 20 and then immediately push that to 60 out of left field.
Well, it's fucked up that we got to pay for online anyway. But at least $20
use PC gaming.
Yeah, at least the $20 is cheaper than Xbox and PlayStation. I still think it's fucked up that we pay online.
Look what you're getting, though.
And I agree with Sick there. It does all that makes sense except for Sony. Sony really, if you think about it, they don't gain anything from the crossplay thing.
No, not at all.
All they do is expose themselves to bullshit that Microsoft can incorporate. If I remember correctly, it was a while ago, back when a certain game, Minecraft, was crossplay with the Xbox. If I remember correctly, Microsoft tried to take control of some shit, right? They was like, they had a problem.
Even right now, you have to go through the Xbox Live.
Exactly, and that's all this shit right here. It's just
but ain't that their
numbers back up.
Hold on. Ain't that Minecraft their exclusive though? Kind of like ain't that?
Minecraft was already out.
Yeah.
When they bought Mojang. So
but didn't they pay the money to get it?
Yeah, they own the company. They own the company, but as well, they have that game on pretty much every single platform, including mobile, PlayStation, and everything else. So I mean,
because it's a hot.
If it would have been one game, right? If it would have been the game to take it off of PlayStation or to lock behind their Xbox Live services, it should have been Minecraft, not some other third-party game that they're crying about.
Well, I think the reason why it wasn't Minecraft is because they paid money like that. So I guess when you feel like you pay for something, you feel like you have the right to, get away with some shit like that and do some foul shit and try to, I don't know, finesse your way into
True,
that. But
I agree with that,
Fortnite,
but Sony has the right to say, I do not want to open up my service to you. I do not want to open up my install base, my games, or anything else to you. That's their right. They've paved the way to be the leaders. And so people whining and crying because this corporation don't want to mingle or be friendly with another corporation. I kind of think that's crazy.
All right, Kratos, of course, they definitely have the right to do that shit. Yeah, it's their fucking business. They want to do whatever they want to do and give everybody a fuck you and keep producing great games and great content. Of course. Nobody can tell them fucking no. But as human beings and that we're all on this fucking planet, I think they could at least took out the time for one game. Just one. I didn't say
One
open
game.
up the
Listen,
fucking gate for everybody. Just one gate.
Yeah, but that one game,
you know just as well that one
that
is
will
going to
open up
lead.
the whole
That
game.
one is going to lead to everything else.
Thank you.
And here's the thing about it.
Okay, and that's when
Microsoft
PlayStation say
gain.
fuck you and then don't do it. Just tell everybody just come out on stage next year and say
you can't stop. Once you start something,
oh yeah, you can stop.
You cannot. No, you can't. You can't stop because then your user gonna be like, why are you taking this away from me? But if they never had it,
right?
You know, it's that saying you can't miss what you never had. And
you can miss what you never had.
I do believe that Sony does not want to open themselves up to that.
And this is falling in line with the whole backwards compatibility bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I remember that when it came out that 2% only use it.
Yeah.
On that line, bro.
I'm part of the 2%, so I understand that. But that's a good point, Ryan. Is you got to really understand it. Everything comes from a spot for the Microsoft fan base. Because I swear I do not hear Nintendo's executives. I take them. I haven't seen or heard Nintendo's executives complaining about lack of crossplay with PlayStation, nor have I heard the Sony executives complaining about the lack of crossplay with Microsoft. It's Microsoft's executives. So to me, the question is what has happened where they're complaining and whining at an executive level? For throw the fanboys and fangirls out. Why is Phil Spencer, who's on the effing board of Microsoft, pleading for crossplay? And that is a rhetorical question. I've asked people earlier.
I'll tell you why.
Behind the words and find out why they're begging for this.
I'll tell you why.
6 months.
Fred, this is why. Their install base is stagnated. They're still in the 30s of millions of consoles sold. I mean, that's it. That's all they have. They need access to more users. They need They need more user engagement numbers. They need access to that big playlist. And Sony is sitting. They're coming up to closer to 100 million users. So having access to that will tremendously, give them more advertisements to those users and possibly gain some sales out of that. Sony has nothing to gain. Microsoft has everything to gain in that. And obviously Nintendo, right? Nintendo know they're coming up in second place, behind, they're creeping up on Microsoft. So they're going to use that for their advantage. Yeah, we'll use your servers for now. We'll play nice for now until we're in second place, and then we're going to do our own thing. And that's just business, one-on-one.
Yeah. And I think the reason why Nintendo isn't complaining is because they're cool. I mean, they made their money. They're doing good. I think the reason why Xbox is complaining is because I don't know if the heads, I don't know what's going on with all that, but it's just like, is it Phil Spencer crying for the crossplay, or is it like the fans?
Yes.
Like,
no. It's all of them.
It's all of them.
The fans go out and do the barking and the crying.
Oh yeah.
So
do the corporate
these guys, they're constantly asking for it. And if a company tells you no, I don't want to, why would you keep begging them to do it? I don't understand that. Sony has made it apparent that they're not going to do it. The mere fact that they're mocking the whole crossplay thing and the whole Fortnite thing by releasing a Fortnite bundle with exclusive content and points and stuff like that shows you where their stance is. And they're not going to change from that.
Well, my stance is I'm not going to beg nobody for nothing. I would just like for it to happen. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want nobody thinking I'm begging or finna cry. If PlayStation don't want to do it, they just don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day.
How many people do you actually think that has a PlayStation 4 and they move to the Switch or the Xbox and then they want to do that? I don't think there's many, and I think
there's a lot, Kratos. There's a lot of casuals out there that wouldn't mind doing that, sir.
I don't. I'm gonna tell you why. Never ever before in history have you been able to buy a game on one platform, spend all the money on that platform, and carry it over to another platform. That has never happened before. So why would a person miss that now? Why would you have this tremendous amount of users that would want that? If you spend all this money on the PlayStation, most people are going to play on that PlayStation and on the Xbox.
Yeah. And I understand that, but one game that could just like connect all of them together just to play, like even if you didn't want to do that and you just want to play PlayStation games and you don't want to associate with the Xbox or Nintendo or PC and you just want to do that, there's somebody in this world that's thinking like me that wouldn't mind playing with those other guys. And you got 80 million.
So
Hold on, Kratos. You got 80 million units out there. And you mean to tell me at least 10,000 or 100,000 of them 80 million people wouldn't want to play crossplay like this? No,
I know one thing. I can hear you guys
Let me
go
ask
at it
you
all
this.
day. You guys are bringing in some points.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Kratos.
So
Go
we got
ahead.
153 people watching. Why aren't the likes going up? Hit that like button.
Yeah, hit the like button.
We're having a good time here. Having a good time in the start. Good thing. Go ahead. Good thing, dog.
Yeah, go ahead, Kratos. Go ahead.
I just don't see Sony giving up. Again, I keep going back to this. PlayStation is Sony's bread and butter, right? This is a make or break for them. They don't have the luxury like Microsoft to fool around with all kind of other stuff and to goof off and to say I want to be in gaming or I don't. This is their bread and butter. This is their profit. Let's say they did this, right? They opened up to crossplay and all this other stuff. And some kind of way their users start dwindling or people stop seeing value in owning just that one platform. People start going over and buying Nintendos and buying Xboxes and they really see no value of that. Then that leaves them in a pretty big pickle. And I don't see them giving up anything to any of their competitors right now. I don't see them be doing that at all.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't for one game for a free to play at that. This will make this so funny, right?
Yeah, it's a free to play.
It's a free to play game on any and everything.
That's why they still open it up.
Now here's the thing, right? It's a free to play game. But now one person has brought up the mere fact that you have to spend that money for Xbox Live in order to play this free to play game. And Sony's not
on the Xbox.
Sony does not. Sony does not. They're not asking you to play for PlayStation Plus to play that free to play game. So people are not. They don't have a give and take mentality.
Well, but with Xbox, they just like that though. You pay for everything over there. Like they've been like that.
But listen, again, the same thing, right? Sony's been like that. They don't want to crossplay. So if it's not what's good for the gooses and not what's good for the gander. Now we're going to leave Nintendo out of this because they don't even fully have an online system, so they're not even in the talks of this conversation. But people can look over. I got to spend $60 for Xbox Live to play a free game. Shouldn't that be more of an outrage?
I agree with you, Kratos. That is fucked up. I do agree with you on that part. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Like, I mean, if it's gonna be like that, Fortnite should be free on the fucking on that part where you don't have to use Xbox services to play. I agree with that.
Nobody is asking for. Nobody's whining and complaining and jumping up and down for that, right?
Well,
to me, that's a bigger deal because
the hardcore fanboys shield that. You know that they shield that.
Of course.
So of course that ain't gonna get mentioned.
This is why we've called this fake outrage. This is fake outrage week. And it's going to go away next week.
You know the best part about that, Kratos? When you call it fake outrage like that, the best part is the hardcore Xbox fans and Phil Spencer and them are pushing for that, right? But here's the best part. This is the reason why it's so, got so much steam with it. Like it's got so much juice going for it. The casuals are thinking that way as well. Some casuals, not all casuals, but some of the casuals are on that mindset as well. That's why the narrative is being pushed.
That's
like
fine.
that.
Listen, the casuals outweigh the hardcore 1,000,000 to 1, and I get it.
Yeah,
I get that.
Agree.
But again, I don't know. Maybe it's the business mind or whatever. But there is no pressure you can put on a corporation that's going to make them to change a policy that they feel is detriment to their financial statement.
Hey, let me cut you guys off for a second.
Yeah, pay the bills.
I pay the bills. It's from Miguel Gomez. Shout out to you. Thank you for the $10. Too much focus on the perspective of the business side and the console war side. For gamers, crossplay will be a positive thing. If crossplay were allowed, it can cut back on this stupid console war. I mean,
my man, there's the one right there.
It can add some positivity to the console war, but at the same time, there's a bad side to it. All it takes is one article from a damn unknown website, and watch these morons go with it, and they'll say shit like, "Oh, Xbox dudes are better than shooters. PlayStation dudes are better at damn strategy type shit." And you're just gonna see that type of shit added to the fucking.
Here's the thing about it, Ryan.
Yeah.
Okay. Competition is what we need. We need gamers. We need these companies focusing on competition in games, trying to give out the best quality of games and the best library of games. That's what we need. We don't need all the fluff stuff, right? To tell you the truth, if Microsoft was doing well, if they were outputting really great quality exclusives, we wouldn't even be hearing about this stuff because they wouldn't have won it, just like they didn't want it last generation.
Right.
So I think you're being blindsided by fluff to take your mind off what really matters, and that's the games and exclusive games and tons of them. So personally, I would like them to focus on bringing games, exclusive games, giving me a reason to buy their platform and nobody else's platform. Stop selling everybody else's platform. They're selling the games to PC. They got exclusive games coming to PC. They're advertising games for the Switch with Minecraft and Fortnite and all this crap. Why? I don't understand why their base is not in an outrage. I don't understand.
Kratos, what are you talking about? They do have something exclusive right now. That fucking doll, the baby doll, is that is exclusive. Okay, no other console, PC. They ain't got, nobody got that. They got the fucking doll, man. They got the Cabbage Catfish doll. That's exclusive.
And it's got skinny jeans, and it's probably got a wet diaper.
Well,
I ain't gonna let that go, boy.
The Xbox fan base are getting right now exactly what they deserve, and they're happy. And I hope they get a bunch of bags of it. I hope they get million more 60-something rated games that sell like hotcakes. If that's what they're asking for, I hope they're happy and I hope they get it. But I do also hope Nintendo continue doing what they're doing with bringing their IPs, and I hope Sony obviously continue doing what they're doing, and that's leading and giving you great experiences and pushing the graphical fidelity forward and the hardware with VR and all that stuff. So, if everybody's happy, hey, I'm happy. Let's just keep it up. There's no need to complain if everybody's happy, right?
Yeah. Pay the bills, Ryan.
Pay the bills, Ryan.
You got to pay the bills, Ryan.
Well, I'll show you guys when the show is over. It came out pretty good. Lord.
Miguel Gomez.
Gomez dropped a little more.
Okay, Miguel Gomez, yet again, $5. Appreciate you. Sony should not be worried about crossplay since it's the first-party titles that sells their consoles. Agreed.
Well, that's not true because they sell more multi-plats on that console.
No, I'm saying no. He's saying in terms of like their identity. When you go to these consoles, what really separates them? The first party.
Third party does not sell consoles.
It comes down to that first party.
If you think that's wrong, and you think that's not the case, just look at the sales of Sony's platform this generation and look at the competitors, and then that'll tell you everything you need to know.
Right. Absolutely. Okay,
absolutely. So it makes sense to me that Microsoft would be pushing, and hopefully everybody understands this now. Microsoft needs this going forward. Sony in the next 23 to 30 months is going to drop another console, and they're going to, and that will decimate Microsoft. That's why the talk has been, and it's rumor, Microsoft's console is going to come out next year because they've got to get out in front.
Yeah, like it's a little too convenient that the rumors of the new Xbox came after the whole, I think it was the Navi.
The Navi, yeah.
It's a little too convenient that shit came out the moment we got the Navi rumors and speculation. And of course, the confirmation from a Sony executive who went to AMD to try their Ryzen tech. So,
yeah.
I mean, it's... Yeah.
Well, there's that Ryzen, which my Xbox has a Ryzen in it. I had to break that news earlier to J-Dub City. I'm like, I don't know what you all are playing on, but hey, look, I got an inside source. My Xbox has a Ryzen CPU. So, I'm just waiting on my 1080p 60 Assassin's Creed game. I guess I'll have to be forced to play the 1080p 60 Metal Gear 5 game from the place from Kojima, So, but no, they just I just certainly hope people understand why Sony doesn't really need crossplay. I've always said it's like you're winning a football game and you got 5 minutes left and you're just running the ball and somebody calling you up on your headset say, "Hey, let's throw the ball the rest of the game." Like, why? We're winning, So it's just something they do not need, and and here's the invite.
I sent you the invite.
And here's what's sad.
Who you talking to?
No,
everybody's talking about crossplay.
Yeah, hey, get your talented ass in here, man. We need some more. We need some more help in here, man.
Oh God, really, GLM, really? Xbox let
what about near alma mater?
Oh God,
what'd you say, Ryan?
No, I'm looking at your super chat. Xbox,
hey, pay the bills.
Xbox
let the doll be crossplay. Oh my God.
What about near alma mater? Nobody's talking about near alma mater coming to Xbox next week and it being fake 4K. So I think I'm going to be talking about that on Twitter in about an hour.
What, the 4K?
Yeah, the fake 4K, according to Digital Foundry here. And they're not even talking about near alma mater. Great game.
Maybe there's hope if you think about it. Maybe there's hope because the developer behind what's that shit called? Dying Light 2 has said that they're focusing on 60 rather than 4K. So maybe there's hope out there because Dying Light definitely needs to be 60. I'm sorry. That's too.
I didn't play the first one.
You didn't play the first one? You done missed out, boy.
No, I'm getting the ultimate. I'll get Resident Evil 2 remake because that's the ultimate zombie game. So I'll just.
You missed out on a unique experience. The last one was
Dying Light is pretty good. I played a little bit of it. I didn't play it all the way, but it's a great game.
Yeah.
Right, if there's zombies on there and there's guns, I'll just play Resident Evil. Yeah. Because you're just doing the same thing. You're just shooting zombies. So.
Pretty damn much got point there. All right, let me close this. Right. I'm like all over the place because I got so many tabs open. Yeah, so definitely. Y'all pretty much destroyed that topic. Okay, let's go down here. No, so we pretty much touched on the Nintendo team and got with Microsoft and that, so no need for me to talk about that. Okay, so goalposts. Let's talk about the goalposts being moved here.
Yo, can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
we hear you, but you're kind of low.
Yo, can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Hear you now. What's up, Sid?
What's going on, Sid?
Hope they can hear us. Okay. But anyway, the goalposts. Now, it's no secret, right? It's no secret. We're always going to see somebody flip-flop and go back to something else as opposed to just being up front and just accepting what the hell we got. But this shit, man. This just killing me. It's killing me. It's just killing me in this damn gaming community. But basically what I'm about to say is pretty obvious, okay? When you look at the games for what's coming out? What is the most anticipated game coming out this year, guys?
This year?
Yeah,
for me. Oh well, by far
what's the most anticipated games coming out this year?
You talking about our opinion or just?
Yeah, well, yeah, opinion wise.
Well, I'll let you go first, Chris.
Oh, Madden for me. Always buy Madden.
You said Madden?
You said Madden? Oh God. All right, okay. Well, let me go. Let me go at PlayStation. There you go, PlayStation. What's your most anticipated PlayStation game for this year?
Oh, me? I'll go ahead and say it. Spider-Man is mine.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Craig.
Oh, for PlayStation?
Yeah.
I need to see the rest of their lineup. What's coming out after October?
This is just really Spider-Man's after. That's the main one. That's like the big title.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I'm excited for Spider-Man. See what's up with it.
Well, the reason why I even put that in the notes there, the reason why I even put that in the description, I wanted to have fun with that one because, you know, I kind of hope people will just stop with, you know, the damage control from this point forward. And I really don't want to touch on damage control really for no time soon. But, you know, it's like every time we have something good to talk about, we got to move the bullshit to somewhere else and go, well, this game did that or this game is this. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, let's just give it what it is. Give it what it is. So that's why I put that there. Sick, you talking?
Nah.
Okay, I just hear back.
Doing something on my end. My bad. Let me turn my TV down.
Okay, so you home? I thought you were at work.
Nah, I don't go to work until at 9, bro.
No, so you're good then.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, so let me just stop everybody there thinking I was gonna go. Nah, we just got fun with that one. But go ahead, bro. Go ahead. What you had to say?
Well, I mean, as far as this, and I hate to touch on this topic because I think it's just ridiculous. I just think it's dumb as shit. This whole crossplay thing is absolutely ridiculous, and it's only indicative of how bad Xbox is doing. If Xbox wasn't doing terrible, then they would be okay. Nintendo, this is what when I was listening to y'all, I was like, nobody is actually saying the reason why Nintendo don't give a damn, because Nintendo's market is totally different from Xbox and PlayStation. Nintendo's market is hey, I have an Xbox, let me grab a Switch, or I have a PlayStation, let me have a Switch. They're unaffected by any of this.
Right.
By any of it. Like, that's the reason why they don't care.
You buying that exclusive content though? I know you got to give Microsoft
what exclusive content? You talking about that fucking doll?
Yeah, you getting you
don't stop it.
It comes. Are you? Why are you being a pony on my channel? Why you about being a pony? Dog, it comes with exclusive Xbox game sets.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
they got two exclusive games right there in the picture that you can't get on Xbox now.
Nah, fam. Nah, they can hold on to that doll, bro. That doll don't mean it means absolutely nothing to me. I mean, don't get me wrong. Whoever plan on buying it, whoever's gonna buy it and play like they buying it for their daughter, you know, that's all good and well. But
so you think we're gonna have a Blandrew situation?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
My nigga. No, for anybody acting weird because I said Blandrew, that's my homie. I talk to them all the time.
Yeah. On real talk though, if you buying that doll for a child for real, then I really don't have no beef with you. Like, you know, if you really just buying it for a real, you know, and you said it's a girl doll, right? Because it looked like Justin Bieber. It's a girl
doll with the gaming chair headset and all that.
Yeah. Okay, so if it's a girl doll and you like buying it for your child or whoever, you know, I don't know, I ain't even gonna go there. But if you're buying the doll for your child, you know, that's cool. But you buying that shit and you're a grown ass gamer, a grown ass man, you should really question yourself on what's going on.
No, I mean, here's the thing. I would be
with their very lives.
Here's what I have a problem with though, right? Like with everybody talking about this crossplay shit and saying how Sony should just give in and just do it.
Anti-consumer about it, right?
Right. Let's not even talk about the fact that they're not going to do it, right? But let's talk about why this is anti-consumer. I don't believe it's anti-consumer at all, because I bought my PlayStation with the idea and ideology that I would be playing with other PlayStation fans. Not that, I'll buy it and I'll be able to possibly play with other people on other platforms.
No, nobody thought that in the beginning. Nobody.
Now, here's the thing. I get what people are saying, right? They're like, but this is good for gamers. Okay, well, explain to me how. As a matter of fact, gamer lives matter. I would love to have this conversation with you, bro.
Oh, most definitely. I already had it with Kratos, but I'll definitely do it again.
How does this make it?
Damn ring bell, because that shit was going on. I was like,
I know. I was in here for
it. Hey, it's round 2. Come on, Sick. Let's go.
Well, so first of all, tell me how this is better for gamers. Tell me how this is going. Tell me how this is going to improve my experience as a PlayStation gamer.
First of all, it won't experience, you know, as you know, because you're gonna play the games that you want to play.
No. Now that you said that, you totally agreed with exactly what I've been thinking for the longest. It's not gonna make a difference. You know how? You know how I know it's not gonna make a difference? Sony already cross plays with mobile and also PC. Guess what?
Yeah, but
I have no idea who I'm playing against. Don't even care.
But what I'm saying is that's cool and stuff, and you don't know who you're playing against. So why would it matter if Xbox is on it as well?
No.
If you don't care,
it doesn't matter. But that's the big reason. It doesn't matter. That's the whole point.
I know
it does not matter.
I know, but the reason why you could just do that and open it up for everybody is for, you know, just the fan service. There's some people on PlayStation. I'm not saying that, of course, you probably don't want to do it, but there's some people on that side, on the PlayStation side, that wouldn't mind that. And some of them just don't give a fuck, but just to have it on there as a fan service is cool.
No, that's another point.
I told you guys I'm not scared for Crackdown 3 at all. I told you I had I'm hyped for it. I'm excited for it. I'm a little scared now at what I just been sent.
What happened?
Oh Lord, I'm gonna put it on screen. That's a little scary.
The Polygon article, huh?
That's a little scary, people.
It ain't scary.
Nah, it's a little scary.
It's what we all thought anyway. No. This is old. I've been saw this.
That's a little scary. I didn't see this shit. That's a little scary.
That's not scary.
That's a little scary. Nah, because if they're no longer on the project, right? That means most likely one.
You know, Epic bought them, right?
Yeah, I know that too. Yeah, I know it's already fucked with Epic, but I'm saying since they got the boot from their project, it's really gonna come down to quality. That at this point, when this shit drops, it's coming down to quality. If it doesn't really live up, was it worth the wait? Type of thing. So that's gonna be interesting to see.
But we knew it wasn't.
Well, it might have Battle Royale in there too now.
Maybe.
Yeah, that quality shit's gonna really play a factor in that.
Oh, they're gonna release it though. I really do believe that they're gonna release Crackdown. I just don't.
It's not gonna be in the quality that we expect, probably.
But what do we expect though? All we ever saw was a demo of a guy shooting buildings and shit.
Yeah, we saw cars humping each other.
And we saw the cars humping. That's true.
We saw the cars humping. We saw a bunch of triple jumping in the air. We saw amazing physics back when it was first hyped up, with the cloud, and after that it went from that to cheap ass destruction. So I don't know what to say. Miguel Gomez again, he's on fire. Appreciate you again, brother. Crossplay is good, so we're not restricted by who we play with just because we can't afford 2 or more consoles.
Stop.
Let him live, Sick. Let him live.
To the motherfucker. No. I'm not. Hell no. I'm not. You know why I'm not accepting that excuse now?
Oh shit.
Because everybody who owned an Xbox bought multiple fucking consoles. I think Porter Rock might be the only one who still got that old ass cable box.
Oh, you're talking
about the big,
Yes,
I'm pretty sure he does.
All of that, we can't afford shit. No, you never wanted to buy a PlayStation, so therefore you have no entitlement to PlayStation community or the PlayStation gamers. You chose a side. You picked a side. See, listen, at the beginning of this generation, guess what I didn't do? I didn't pick a side. I knew that if there was something on the Xbox that I wanted to play, then I needed an Xbox to play that. So what did I do? I went out day one and bought an Xbox, right?
Me too.
That's what I did. And don't sit up here and tell me I'm rich, because I'm not fucking rich. I'm the lead. I'm very far from being fucking rich. Don't tell me, and especially now where these consoles are like $200 now. Nah, fam. For the price of one Xbox X, which is probably what you went out and bought, you could have got a regular standard PlayStation and a regular standard fucking Xbox.
Facts.
So no, I will not take that excuse at this point. And also, like I said, there is no benefit for Sony in this whole scenario. Sony does not win at all. Sony loses in this scenario.
Hey, Sick. I thought the round was between me and you. Now it's round 3 with you and Miguel. Gomez, he done sent another.
Miguel cool, man. Miguel cool. Yeah. He been posting a lot of fuck shit about this crossplay stuff. And it's to be honest with you, if I knew, if everybody was labeled, right? If it was like, yo, this is Xbox people, these are Android people, if you knew who you were playing with, then that would be totally fucking different. In this case, you have no clue.
To you with another super chat. Let me pay the bills again. Another $5 super chat from Miguel Gomez. He's on fire. What about when you were a kid? Did you choose what console your friends?
This ain't about kids, because kids don't give a fuck about this. My son don't give a damn that when he play Fortnite, he's playing with freaking Xbox gamers or you. Do you want me to bring my son? I'll bring my son in here right now. I will bring my son in here right now, and I will freaking let him tell you whether or not he gives a damn about being able to play with somebody on another platform that he is not on. Like, that doesn't even make sense.
I don't know. That's almost biased though, because you are his father though.
Oh yeah, but this is what you fail to realize. My kids have had Xboxes and PlayStations. They actually asked for a PlayStation.
My son did too, and
I'm having an Xbox.
Hold on, sick. My son did too. Like, you know, when it came to, I asked him, you can have any system you want, and he chose PlayStation. But I also asked him, you know what I'm saying? I said, hey, you know, when this crossplay thing came up, and I asked him, I said, hey son, how would you feel if you could play Fortnite? Because he loves Fortnite, he loves that fucking game, right? I said, how would you feel if I could play Fortnite on my Xbox with you in the PlayStation? And he said that would be awesome. So that's what I'm saying. That's where it comes back to the casuals, man. It comes back to the casuals. We as hardcore gamers, of course, we don't like that. And I know you a PlayStation, you know, you love PlayStation like that. Well, you love all of them, but I know that, you know, your preferred platform is PlayStation, right? But what I'm saying is the casuals are suffering too. Like, it ain't just us hardcore gamers.
Suffering from what?
Because
how do you suffer from something you didn't have?
I'm gonna tell you,
I'm suffering because I'm not rich. I've never been rich.
Hold on, Sick. This is what I'm talking about though. Like, some people, like, you know, they love Fortnite and they only have an Xbox system and don't care to ever get a PlayStation or a Nintendo.
Right
or
there.
PC.
Right there. Keywords.
Hey, Miguel,
Keywords.
Do you
don't care?
Do you have a microphone? Like, legit? Do you have a microphone set up? Because damn, y'all two going at it. Go back again. Another $5 donation. He said, "I like how you're pointing out why it's not beneficial for Sony, as if you were the CEO of Sony. Make your arguments from the consumer side."
Okay, as a PlayStation consumer, I don't give a fuck to play with Xbox gamers. Do I need to make it any more clear than that? I don't understand where you weird niggas come from with this bullshit, dog. As a consumer, how do you feel about this? Well, as a consumer, I chose to buy a PlayStation, I chose to buy an Xbox, I chose to buy a Switch, and I chose to get rid of my Xbox.
Yeah.
You know why? Because as a company, Xbox wasn't doing for me what I needed it to do. And also, they put everything on PC. And that's the reason why I went out and bought a PC. That's the reason why I went out and built a better PC. Because guess what? If I wanted to play Xbox games, guess where I can play them? On the PC.
PC, yeah. But let me ask you a question, though, Sick. Now, when I was saying before the super chat came out, shout out to Miguel and hit that like button. Y'all doing a good job in the chat, everybody that's out there. But like I was saying at first, man, let's just say a hardcore Xbox fans, because I know a lot of them, right? They're not going to want to buy a PC. They're not going to want to buy a Nintendo. But they do have... Yeah. I know. I understand that. But they do have friends on PlayStation that play Fortnite. Right. You know, that game is universal, is universal to everybody almost, right? So they play Fortnite, and their best friend is on PlayStation, right? And he loves PlayStation. He ain't leaving. Now, when you think it would be cool if PlayStation opened up the fucking gate where these guys could play?
No.
Not at all.
No.
Shit.
Here's the thing. When you went to go, when you made the decision of what you wanted to play on, you made a decision of the crowd, the community that you wanted to play with. When I tell y'all the reason why Nintendo Switch, why it makes so much sense for the Switch, which is why I would be inclined to say, okay, Sony, open up to the Switch but not necessarily to the Xbox, because the Switch and the PlayStation is not in direct competition. Why? Because people who own PlayStation also owns Switches.
Yeah, they also own Switch. Okay, but let's think. Okay, sick. But what if you got this Xbox for Christmas and you're a little kid or whatnot, right? You didn't want the damn Xbox, but you got it anyway, and that's all you could afford. But all your friends are playing Fortnite on PlayStation, right? And you're the only kid in the neighborhood with the goddamn Xbox. And they had a chance to put this shit everywhere.
I gotta answer.
Don't you think that one little kid would be kind of upset that PlayStation didn't open up the fucking gate for that? Because he can't get a PlayStation?
Nah, because at Christmas time, they extend the return policy for X amount of days. Tell your mama. I did not want the Xbox. I wanted a PlayStation. Can you please take this back to the store and get me a PlayStation?
Let me get to this real quick.
Go ahead, hit it up, Ryan.
Interrupts you again. So Miguel, $5 consumer as plural. Try to think of it from your outside your perspective.
Ding, ding, ding. Get them sick.
Okay.
Y'all, it's your
As a Xbox consumer, when you bought an Xbox, possibly bought another Xbox, and possibly bought another Xbox, because Xbox has been evolving over time, right? You bought the cable box. Bullshit.
The cable box.
They sold you the Xbox One S, which was pretty much the cable box in a slimmer form factor, right? With a Ultra HD Blu-ray drive. You made the choice to go and switch to that. And then when the Xbox One X came out, you chose to switch to that. You decided long ago that PlayStation, the community on PlayStation, the controls for PlayStation, whatever, was not something that you wanted to participate in. As a consumer, you made that choice. That was your option, right? Because we have options. We have options and we have choices. That was your choice. That was your choice. You decided to do that.
Okay, just like in the chat says to one of the guys that named the kid I'm talking about Little Timmy, and then OBJ the Don told me just raise your kids better so they can get them a PlayStation. But it's just like, okay, what if you just like Porter Rock and you got that first, Xbox, and you just a little kid, or you were somebody that can't afford it or anything, and this happened before the gen. Right, this happened before for Fortnite and all that, right? And they still want to play with PlayStation. Don't you think that's unfair to them?
No, that is not. How can it be unfair? You have an Xbox. You decided that Xbox at the beginning of the generation, Xbox was better than PlayStation. You decided that that's what you wanted to play on. This is what I can't understand. How could it be unfair when you made the choice? You made the decision to buy this platform. Ain't nobody forced this platform down your neck. As a matter of fact, if you bought that Xbox at the beginning of the generation, you spent more money than it would have cost it to buy a PlayStation. You bet on the wrong horse.
Yeah, but some people like at the time they
so what you're telling me, okay, and I hate to, I'm sorry, bro. I don't mean to cut you off, but so what you're saying is because you made a fucked up decision, then Sony should rectify this by allowing you to have access to the community that they have cultivated, right? Because it took time. They had to make compelling software. They had to go out and actually work for this business. They had to work for our business. If not, then we would have all been on Xbox, and we would have been like, Xbox is the best platform to be on, right? If Xbox was doing what PlayStation was doing, offering what PlayStation was offering, guess what? We wouldn't even be having this conversation. And then people would be defending the fact that Xbox is not allowing crossplay. The same way during the previous generation, they said, you know what? Xbox is a premium service. This is the reason why we pay for Xbox. We don't want PlayStation gamers over here. That was a conversation last generation. But now all of a sudden, now it's, this should change. And come on, Microsoft isn't the market leaders. How in the fuck should they be able to kind of sway the way things are going? Why?
Hey, hold on, sick. You getting too good at this. Let me tag my boy in, Miguel Gomez. Go ahead and pay the bills. Tag in Miguel. He already sent in another super chat.
I don't see.
You gonna read in the super chat that he tagged in? He already sent another one.
Oh Lord, y'all crazy.
I feel like we're in the tag team match and Kratos left. That was your partner. I got Miguel as mine. God damn it. We gonna get to the bottom of this shit.
I honestly don't need no partner in this because it's a
yeah.
I mean, it's really
well, it's a triple threat match then. It's a triple threat match.
I honestly feel this way, right?
Yo, GLM, at the end of the day, this is common sense when you look at this whole situation. I don't really care for this shit. I don't care for your argument because it's like, bruh.
Yeah,
I gave up on this shit months ago, but it just continues to resurface every week.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I'm honestly tired of talking about it. I think me and Craig we talked about this on the PlayStation Plus podcast.
Yeah, I think
yeah, and I was just like, dude, this is the dumbest conversation I've ever had in any generation ever. Like you're trying
I'm sorry, I wasn't here when y'all had all that, so.
Hey, listen, GLM, bro, you are welcome to come to the PlayStation Plus podcast. I am the pony ambassador. Honestly, it's early in the morning. It's honestly early in the morning, though. It's honestly early in the morning, so I don't know how many people can actually.
Well, it's cool. Well, what I do know, Sick, is you need to go tell your people in PlayStation to open up the goddamn the fucking crossplay so we can all play together.
I can't do that, man. I can't do that.
Man, come on, man.
Again, what you're asking, you're saying, I don't want to be a patron in your business, but I want to have your product. I don't want to be a patron at your business, but I want to have your product.
His partner tagged in, bro.
Oh, my partner tagged in. Hold on, before you tag him,
yell again for the other $5. He said, so honestly, how does allowing crossplay hurt you? Why argue so passionately against it?
Why argue so passionately for it?
Damn.
Because I mean, again, it's a fan service. Sick. That's what I'm talking about.
Paying for other console service, it means nothing to me.
All I know is I can't wait for this damn case to get here in the mail so I can.
Well, tell me this, Ryan. You got a PlayStation, right, Ryan?
Yes,
you got a PlayStation,
right? And PC.
Okay, so you have a PlayStation.
Yes, sir.
Is it going to interfere with you? Are you going to have less of an experience because you're unable to play with specifically Nintendo and Xbox guys?
No, because at the end of the day, listen, I was a part of the trend too, especially when this console first came out, right? When we heard that you could play against PC dudes in Rocket League, I think we all were like, holy shit, right? I was lit. Yeah. So as we got to play against PC dudes, we know it wasn't no big of a fucking difference. We didn't give a shit no more.
Hey man, I'm a petty ass nigga.
Hey, that's how I felt. I'm like, listen.
Hold on, Sick.
I'm sorry, but me playing against PC to playing against Xbox or Nintendo dudes, there are games that I really wouldn't mind playing against an Xbox dude in. One in particular is the Call of Duty franchise. I wouldn't mind playing with no Xbox dudes in that. But at the end of the day, do I really care about it? No, I don't care about the shit. It's like,
well, hey, Sick, you forgot to ask me, do I have a PlayStation?
No, I know you got a PlayStation. I know for a fact you have a PlayStation game alive, man. This is the reason why
I want to answer too, Dad. I want to answer too.
Wait. No. Wait. Okay, so here's the thing, right?
I got a PlayStation and I won't crossplay. God damn it, that's what I want.
Let me play devil's advocate for a moment, right? Let's say there was crossplay, right? Who would benefit from this crossplay?
People like me and the casuals and some PlayStation fans that would love to play Fortnite with people on Xbox and Nintendo.
And why would that be anything when you would just really feel like you're playing with somebody who's on the PlayStation? It doesn't change any elements of your online experience. See, that's the point that I'm getting to. If there was some type of benefit,
I'm gonna tell you why that would benefit. Because like I got my one of my friends on Xbox. And that wouldn't mind playing Fortnite, and I got my son on PlayStation because he's a PlayStation fanboy like most of y'all, you know what I'm saying? And he loves his PlayStation, right? And I would love to link both of us all together. And I play on my Switch. Like sometimes when I'm at work in the parking lot and I feel like popping the Switch out, you know how awesome that would fucking be. I could play with my son and my one of my best friends on there, and we can all play on different systems, but we're playing one game and we can squad up and do a team. That's the shit I'm talking about, and that's what I want.
You can do that on PC.
God damn it.
God damn it, Craig.
I was waiting. I was waiting patiently to be like, well, if that's the case, you do have a PC. You can do exactly that.
Come on.
Hey, you know what? Hey, you know what that was? Craig is the goddamn manager for fucking Sick Humor. He came with the chair and hit me in the back of the head. God damn.
You can do that on PC.
Yeah.
Okay. Another question for you, Gaming Live Matters. This ain't even got nothing to do with crossplay.
I got another super chat. Gotta pay the bills.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead, my tag, here come my tag partner. Come on with it. With the $10.
$10 super chat from Miguel, man. I have already been making my reason why. You said what? What did you say?
He's already paid for 1 year of Xbox Live and all these super chats.
Facts.
Well, look, hey. Hell, you hit me with the damn chair. I need some fucking assistance. He need to get in here and help me.
hey, shout out to Miguel. You a good nigga.
Yeah, shout out to Miguel.
Shout out to Miguel. But $10 from him. I have already been making my reason why I own all consoles, and yet I still believe this is good for consumers. Not from Xbox side, not from Sony side, but for.
Oh, we know it ain't good for Sony side, but keep going.
You said it's not good for Sony? You said?
Hell no, it don't benefit Sony at all.
Yeah.
Hold on, what was the last part?
I mean, all they're doing is just letting them into their market share.
Hold on, what was the last part you about to read from Gomez?
Oh no, he just said he said he saw his what did he say? He said he believes it's good for consumers, not from an Xbox side, not from a PlayStation side, but all sides basically. He said hallelujah.
Let me show you how fake this. Let me show you how fake this is, right? Let me show you how fake this is. Oh, we want to be able to play with everybody across all platforms, but man, my man, you gotta pay for Xbox Live just to be able to play with these folks while they playing for free.
Yeah, and hold on, time out. And I agree with you. That's fucked up. That is fucked up.
So why is that not the actual topic of conversation? Because that's really what's anti-consumer.
Because hold on, we're not talking about that right now. We're talking about playing games.
Oh man, we're gonna focus on whatever Sony's doing, right?
We're not focusing on what Sony's doing. We're focusing on what y'all should be doing. Y'all should be cross-playing.
And Xbox should be allowing their fan base to play free-to-play games for free.
True. Here's another super chat, though. This is from.
So we gonna complain about something.
Hold on. Gotta pay the bills first. Hold on, Sick. I'll let you go. Let them pay the bills.
I'm gonna let y'all two go back at each other's throats. This from
hold on.
100 $5 super chat. He says, so tell me this: will crossplay be free to all consoles, all whose servers would be used? PSN, Xbox Live, or dev servers? That's a good question.
You know good and goddamn well Microsoft trying to fish them goddamn Azure servers on over to Sony and be like, hey, could you just log into Xbox Live just a little bit? Just a little bit? Just a little bit?
You sound like a random chick that says just a chip.
Nah, man. Again, this whole talk about crossplay is just dumb. I mean, I don't. To be honest with you, I don't even have like a leg in the race because I don't care about it one way or the other. However, I do think Sony should stand their ground and not cave into this, only because I'm super petty and I feel like last generation, if Microsoft would have opened up for Final Fantasy 14, guess what? We wouldn't be having this conversation because it would be already be an established thing. Now, now that you're losing and you ain't got nobody to play your goddamn games because you realize that all those 30 million that you sold was just people buying Xbox over and over and over again as you put out different iterations. Now you realize what your actual fan base is, and niggas is having a hard time finding matches, man.
And like I told Ryan, at that time they was under different management.
Nah, fam. This y'all gotta stop. Did y'all think Phil Spencer just started working for Xbox? Phil Spencer ain't just get a job like in 2014.
Yo, this is about me that different ridiculousness. Chanel versus fucking Charlemagne. Y'all
Nah, but
hold on, Sick tag. I got a tag. Go ahead, Gomez. Help me out.
Goddamn, Miguel.
That's my nigga.
Oh shit! Another 5 from Miguel.
Hey, sick. When you start whooping my ass, my tag partner come in handy. Goddamn it.
Damn. Shit.
Yo,
Right. Yeah, that is messed up, and I will give Microsoft hate for that. No one is safe from anti-consumer practices.
You know what else is crazy?
I got this one, sick. I got this one. It's not anti-consumer because the SEC, that is the Security and Exchange Commission, would be breathing down everybody's door. So you need to learn what anti-consumerism means. Get off of that tip, man. Go to the library and actually check out the books on it. You know?
No. It is anti-consumer, Craig.
One stream though.
Let's be honest, Craig. It is anti-consumer, but it's anti-consumer to consumers that are anti-Sony. Haha.
Yeah, true. There's another tag. He came back in.
Listen, y'all keep forgetting Sony has no obligation to help out other companies. That's what y'all need to realize. Y'all, if as long as you realize,
factor in the last generation when none of them helped them. So
and stop making it about gamers, because this ain't about gamers. This is about selfish reasons of wanting crossplay. That's what we just want one game. One.
Yeah.
No. This is the reason why we can't do one game, and I think somebody already explained it.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, never
one game.
For the first time ever in the history of the RGC podcast, I've become Dana White. I'm basically hosting a fight here.
Is it Dana White?
I've become Dana White. Thank you. Guys.
Did you see the tweet that I think it was Major Nelson that he made talking about he want to get that they want to get crossplay for Destiny?
Oh my god!
Again. This is the reason why I said Sony needs to hold strong. If Sony cave, they're gonna open themselves up to having to cave to every fucking thing else. So why would you do it for Fortnite, but you won't do it for this?
Hold on, you're getting too good. Hold on, you're getting too good. I need a water break. Miguel just sent another chat.
There's another tag from Miguel here. I forgot to read it. My bad, Miguel. $5 again. You need to get away from You need to get away from that. They did it to mentality. That will never lead to progress.
Well, we don't need progress. I'm sorry, we don't need progress.
Miguel, they're not obligated to do anything for what. I mean, you got the wrong console. Why don't you go to the store and take the super chat money, trade in your Xbox, and get a PlayStation?
Now he says he says he has all of them. I'm sorry. If I had,
well, if he has all of them, then this is not you. All right, the anti-consumer rant you just did. It's not anti-consumerism. You are an entitled gamer. That's what you are.
Hold on, Craig. Hold on. No, that probably ain't got nothing to do with it, Craig. He might prefer to play on his Xbox and Nintendo.
Well,
he might just have a friend that. Okay, but hold on. He might just have a friend that he wants to play with PlayStation as well. Maybe he can go
ahead and get rid of all of them and get a PC and play with all these people because he's coming across as somebody who feels entitled, saying, "Well, this is holding everybody back." No, it's not.
But most people don't want to play. But some people don't want to play on PC like that.
Well, but then you have to end the anti-consumer thing because now you're talking about it's a choice. And if you have a choice, it's not anti-consumer. So that
Craig, hold on, Craig, since you came out from the back and helped say humor, I gotta tag in my partner again. Miguel, get him again, Miguel.
Jabs, bro. He said, "Oh, you think I can spend all this money right now and not afford all consoles?" Oh shit.
That's what Miguel said?
Yeah, that's what Miguel said for $5. Oh, shit.
Anyway, I mean, this ain't got nothing to do with gamers, man. This got more to do with Microsoft trying to push an agenda. And I told y'all, this ultimately isn't even about Microsoft wanting crossplay. Honestly, it really isn't. It's more about trying to sway the perception and make Sony look like the bad guy. Because if either way, what would happen, right? If Sony decides not to do it, they say, okay, well, if you want to play with all of these people except for Sony, you can do it on the Xbox or you can do it on the Switch or something like that.
I tell you what, though. If they get enough people and enough of the casual market that loves Fortnite, that likes Fortnite a lot, and they get more of the casual, they're gonna make Sony look like the bad guy on this. I mean, I know over time. Hold on. I know over time that it's gonna blow off and nobody's gonna give a fuck no more. But just with this game and how popular it is, some people will not forgive this. Like for real. Like this will.
Well, make the decision to buy an Xbox next generation, right? Right? Or even go to, let me tell you what you can do. It's so easy. If you're a PlayStation gamer and this affects you, if this makes you where you can't sleep at night, you know what I'm saying? If this really hurts you to your soul, get your PlayStation, go take that bitch to the nearest GameStop, Best Buy, Amazon, trade that motherfucker in and get an Xbox. Speak with your wallet. Show Sony that you really about this life. Show them that you're really about this life, right? And then when next generation come and Xbox getting their ass stomped again, you can come back on over. We ain't gonna do you like the Xbox camp. We ain't gonna tell you can't come back.
Hey,
come on back.
Answer me this right here. This is from God of Games 100. Okay,
I got this.
It's a super chat.
Shout out to God of Games.
Yeah, shout out to y'all and shout out to the people hitting the like button. Shout out for everybody. The chat.
We need 100 likes in the stream, people. Get it to 100. We need 100. But for God of Games 100, we had to say, if Sony asked Microsoft to do crossplay with COD over the PSN servers, what you think Microsoft will say? Sony using marketing rights to use crossplay.
All right, I got this one. I'm glad he put this in because now you're starting to see the conversation turn to what Six been saying the whole time. Why are you all now talking about Call of Duty? Okay, right. Because at the end of the day, what this is about is they want to go to the store, buy an Xbox, but still play with the Sony people because they don't want to pay on the PlayStation. Because that's what this is.
What I'm saying is, like, I understand what you're saying, Craig, but what I'm saying is they could at least cross-play with the most popular game out right now in the market in the video game world. Fortnite, at least one time. Only thing Sony has to do is come out and say, hey, it's a one-time thing. We don't mind, sharing, this one game with y'all. And then after that, nothing else has to happen after this.
Okay, that will leave Sony open to Microsoft coming out and saying they did it for this. They should do it for that. Oh, we don't. That's great.
Well, that's when Sony could just say, "Fuck you."
You might as well call your podcast.
But why put yourself in that position?
No, just call your podcast. I just want to see what happens.
hey, man. Hey, you know what? I already told J-Tech, man. Hey, listen, J-Tech got me blocked, but J-Tech, if you out there somewhere listening, bro, I am the new pony ambassador, motherfucker.
You're gonna love this. Nah, listen, let me tell you something. You're gonna love this though. He wants debates.
Who wants debates?
J-Tech, he wants debates.
Me and J-Tech wouldn't be able to debate about nothing because we probably agree about most things.
Here's the thing. He wants to debate people, but he has everybody blocked.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
that is kind of retarded.
Yeah, that's how I don't get that shit. So.
Yeah.
What's up, Luca? What's up?
Yeah.
You like that slow-mo edition?
Slow-mo edition. Hey, you know what? Sick humor. You done pissed me off so much. Look in the mailbox. Look, hey. Look in the goddamn mailbox. You getting a fucking Xbox doll. I'm a crossplay with your ass. And you better fucking open it and like it too.
Yo, I will return.
I'm gonna show you how to crossplay, motherfucker. I'm gonna show you.
If I ever seen that shit show up, man, turn this thing. No. You know what though? Somebody made a compelling argument for that, man. Somebody made a compelling argument for that. I mean, I don't know if that's the reasoning or the logic behind why Microsoft is doing it, but somebody said that they are, I guess, trying to condition, like young girls at a young age, to see the Xbox. I mean, I don't even know how that would work because it's not like the Xbox is going to be around, or that particular Xbox is going to be around for longer or whatever. But you know what I'm saying? Just putting it in their mind that, hey, gamer, the doll is a girl, it's a gamer, and it's gaming on an Xbox. I mean, I don't know if that's what the situation is, if it's some form of them trying to just condition that person to think that girl gamers game on the Xbox or whatever the case is, or if it's just simply that they wanted to put out a toy that marketed their Xbox. I don't know what it is, but do I really care? Nah, it ain't for me. You know what I'm saying? Like they didn't make that doll for me. I just think that it's weird that Major Nelson announced it. Like, why not let Shannon Loftus announce this shit, or why not let a different division or different department?
I tell you why he wanted to unbox it with them white gloves. That's what he wanted to do. That's why he wanted to.
Hey, he might do that on the next Inside Xbox.
No white
Man,
gloves.
he do that shit, bro. If he did that shit, if I was an Xbox fan, I would be livid. I would be mad than a motherfucker.
What if that was the trend though? Like at E3 this year, when it was announced in the studios, they all had on white gloves.
I ain't gonna lie. Hey, look, I ain't gonna lie. He unboxed that motherfucker on that Inside Xbox. I might call the feds on his ass for pedophile shit, because that shit ain't gonna look right.
Hey, Luca, you want a link? Because I got something I want to tell you anyway. And I would love to hear your input on this shit. This shit is this podcast don't went too lit right now. It's funny as shit.
Yeah. Be looking in the mail, Sick. You done pissed me off. You getting that goddamn dog?
Sick about to get a package similar to that shit from Fast and the Furious. Fucking house blows up and shit.
Look, I'm gonna be. Hey, look, sick. Since you want to be so petty and be petty about it, the little games that come with it, I'm gonna take them motherfuckers out of it before I send it to you.
What do it come with cartridges? What is that?
Yeah, that's fucked up. I don't know what the hell that's about.
Is that more than like? Does that actually work? Does it actually do something? What is that
with the doll?
Yeah, the little Xbox is it because they got these little things.
Go into the fucking.
They got exclusive. That dog got exclusive games.
Yeah.
Damn, that's
this is from God of Games 100, $5. My point is not crossplay. The point is how we going to crossplay, and Microsoft just wants to crossplay via Xbox Live and Windows. There is a catch. Money. That's what he's saying.
No, there is a catch. I mean, don't Nintendo got to log into Xbox Live just to do that crossplay shit?
Wow.
Well, again,
I don't know. Am I wrong about that? Because somebody did say that.
No,
I don't know.
I don't think you do. No, you don't, because I tried to do it, because with Nintendo, you got to go through Epic and put in your email address, and then I guess that's how they connect you. Because I did it on my Nintendo Switch to play with my
so it's only Minecraft Xbox. Then that you got to log into Xbox.
Yeah, it's only.
Yo,
you can. You got to do that on your Samsung phone.
Minecraft survived this long?
I don't know.
I don't get it. I don't understand the game. I don't understand the shit.
Yeah, that's.
I
can't.
Just like I didn't understand the grown ass men hyping up the shit that was in 4K.
There was a lot of people who made streaming channels for Minecraft. Like I ain't gonna lie, they make that shit look entertaining, but it's boring as fuck.
Minecraft 4K though, fam.
Whatever happened to that? Did it ever get 4K patch? I don't know. Whatever happened with that?
Nobody looking at.
I don't know what happened to that.
4K.
What happened to VR, man? Y'all, hold on. Y'all, you know what? Yeah. Hold on. I forgot VR since 2015. What the fuck happened to that?
Well, the reason why, hold on, I'll tell you what happened to it. The reason why they didn't think about coming out with it, because y'all motherfuckers ain't gonna crossplay with it anyway.
Why is it not anti-consumer? Why are they not giving people the choice?
No, hell no. No, Sick, we need y'all games, man. We need y'all to crossplay, man. You know we ain't got no damn games.
Y'all killing me, yo. Y'all killing me.
I'm sitting here, I'm like, hold on. They talking about what's anti-consumer. Like, bro, Fortnite, hold on. This is another thing. I thought Xbox guys didn't like Fortnite. I thought they was all about this PUBG life. What happened to PUBG, bro?
Huh?
Where's
they still fuck with the PUBG, man.
That's what Miguel had to say, because that was an entertaining fucking discussion y'all had. But Miguel Gomez, $5 again. I appreciate you, brother. One last time. He said, I appreciate the debate. Sorry for hijacking the conversation. Good night. Gotta go.
Who the fuck said you hijacked? You helped GLM today. Shout out to you, my tag team partner, man. You did a good job, man.
Miguel hold his own, man.
Yeah, he sure did.
Y'all some silly motherfucker. I tell you, y'all some silly. Man, y'all silly today. Whew, y'all silly.
Miguel held his own. Oh, bro, I finally got the rest of my shit for my computer today. Did I say that?
Wait, I saw your pictures.
Yeah, no. That was just the process of the motherboard and the power supply. I got my M2 SSD drive today, my RAM, and my
I already got my
M2 liquid cooler.
I got my M2 drive, got my fucking my RAM from Corsair.
How big was your M2 drive?
My M2 drive? Shit, 250 gigs.
Yo, they got it on sale for $69.99 on Amazon. I got the 500, but they got the 250 for $69.99.
Yeah, I went with fucking the 250. I was not about to do that 500 shit, especially with the way things are going. And on top of that, I'm looking at that damn water cooler from NZXT.
Yeah.
NZXT all-in-one water cooler has
the Kraken?
The 72.
Yeah.
Woo, that motherfucker's been calling me like, Ryan, buy me.
It's literally called the Kraken. I'm not bullshitting.
And unlike
make sure it don't have a Sea of Thieves label on that shit.
No, it actually got a body. It actually got a body.
You're gonna have half a fucking PC if you do that shit.
Yeah, and unlike Sea of Thieves, guys, that Kraken ain't lacking.
I went with the H110.
So hey, Sick, you got all your computer parts in the mail today? It all came through?
Yeah, but this is for the third rig that I got in my house. This ain't my first build.
What you want to use down for editing?
Huh?
But wow,
you want to use the new one for editing?
I'm gonna use it for streaming, and the one that I have now, that's gonna be my dedicated editing machine because I do everything on it now, but I'm gonna do everything on that now.
Hey, did you get that last part that's coming in the mail tomorrow?
I don't want the dog, bro.
You getting that fucking Xbox, dog. That's what's coming next. Put that on top of your PC since you don't want to crossplay.
Yo, that shit is funny.
Yo, and I bought a 1080 Ti for $500 off of Craigslist, dog.
Oh, you got a steal.
The dude had it. He had it in a mining rig, but he said
refurbished or something.
He only mined for a month. I'm gonna take that as whatever bullshit.
Yes,
but I had to have him loaded up because he had a PC there or whatever. So he put it in the PC and everything worked. So I was like, you know what? It works. I'm good with that. That's all I need to see. So
that's a steal.
That was a steal. Yeah.
See, you went with that, and I went with something elegant. I went with the GTX 1070 Ti EX Sniper White. Obviously, you know what I went with. And I'm just going to let you guess what color my case is and what brand my case is, Sick.
Is it white and is it Corsair?
It's not Corsair.
Thermal take?
No, sir.
Rosewell?
No, sir.
Deep cool?
No.
Shit, I don't know.
NZXT.
Yeah, I'm trying to listen to y'all guess.
Is it NZXT? But I'll let you decide what model it is, which one I bought.
Nah, it's too many models out there, bro. I just rather you tell me.
What, the H700?
Well, y'all talking about gaming rigs. I went with the Xbox One X, the terabyte, 1 gig terabyte, that where I could crossplay.
You got robbed.
Where I could crossplay Fortnite and play State of Rotten Decay.
That mouse and keyboard on that damn.
Oh wait, hold on. Shout out to Microsoft for getting the W in NPDs. I mean, they lost globally. But
they late to that party. But yeah, we touched that.
That was petty. Sick, you could have kept that to yourself, Sick.
But they won in the U.S. According to NPDs, we don't have any numbers, but we just take their word for it.
Can they get their W, Sick?
They can get it. They can have it.
They got their W.
They gotta get the W and the L, bro. I don't know. Does that kind of like, cancel one another out if you get a W and you get an L? Like, does that mean that you're back to square one, like zero?
Well, maybe it means survive together. I don't know. Shit.
Hey, that's all they good. That's all they can do. Shit, if you think about it, Microsoft and Nintendo, they're the best faction to actually get together right now. One doesn't have a fan base, the other does. One doesn't have online, the other does. Boom. Put it together, and now you got a winner.
You know what would be cool though? What if they come out with a Nintendo Labo cardboard playhouse for the fucking doll that you get for the Xbox? I'm gonna be done, bro.
Hey, that would be lit, bro.
Yeah, it sucks.
That would be lit.
It fucking sucks how damn, like I was rooting for these dudes for the longest for that VR support because they actually came out and said they're gonna do it, and then out the blue, we're no longer doing VR support. It's like, damn, y'all. Yeah,
that's fucked up.
Y'all pulling the rug underneath everybody.
Now I think that's fucked up because some people bought the Xbox
people
X.
did buy the X with the fucking VR because they said it was going to be working with Oculus Rift. Remember that shit?
Hey, man,
they
that's how
did.
you see
They
it.
lied on that one.
They got everybody.
Yeah, they got everybody on that one.
Hey, Ryan, real quick, I gotta bounce out because I gotta get ready to go to work.
Yeah,
but thank you for having me on, brother.
All right, sick man. Yeah, it was a pleasure, man.
Yeah, we
absolutely appreciate it, man. It's always good talking to Craig and Gamer Lives Matter. This your boy Pim from Sick Humor TV. I am out. Deuces.
All right.
Hey, I'm gonna be on Amazon Express mailing that dog to you too.
Yeah, I actually got it. We're gonna go see this.
Everybody, definitely check out Sick Humor TV. Funny ass fucking channel, bro. Funny,
yeah, it really is. He's very talented.
Let's wrap this up though. This is one hell of a damn show. This is one hell. Y'all are silly. Y'all going at it for like 40 minutes.
Yeah, sorry about that, man.
Oh no. Y'all were going at like it was bad. I just funny. But let's go ahead and get to these outros. Go ahead, Craig.
Oh, it's Craig Harris. Check out my I'm doing a sneak preview of Ant-Man and the Wasp. And then check out my Jurassic Park review probably early tomorrow, about 2:00 in the afternoon. Check that out. No more crossplay talk. We all know that the Xbox is moist, and and that's why they need it. So but yeah, appreciate the Vine. A great podcast. Thanks for inviting me. Good times.
Absolutely. And go ahead, GLM. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, this is GLM, the Martin Luther King of gaming. Want to see one game like Fortnite make crossplay with at least PlayStation, and at least just one game in the gaming industry to be crossplay. But I understand where Sick is coming from. And Kratos, thanks for my tag team partner Miguel Gomez and whoever else chimed in the chat. It was a wonderful show. So glad that you invited me on, Ryan. You know what I'm saying?
Anytime, brother. Anytime.
And I'm out. Just trying to do it for the gaming community, man. I am out.
Absolutely. Anytime. I'm Ryan, the professional. Thank you guys so much for joining us this evening. It was a hell of a damn episode. It was funny as shit. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys hit that like button. It really does help the channel and the podcast. I appreciate you guys. Shout out to Kratos, the god of PlayStation himself. Shout out to my boy Carlos Fernandez, who's out with family, but he's here with us in spirit. So shout out to him and everybody else who joined, such as Sick Humor TV. Everybody, it was a great time. So everybody, hope you guys enjoyed the show, and we'll see you guys next week. Y'all have a good one. Deuces.